Welcome back to the BeLeafers podcast. This is episode 53. I'm your host, 2 coffees in, and I didn't need any coffees today, Mikey D. And on today's show, this is going to be wild. I have not had this many guests on since my brother and our buddy way back when. Ryan from The Rock. How you doing, me boy?
Thanks for having me, Mikey. It's been good. It's good. I'm excited.
Nice. Happy to have you. And we also have a special guest. Ryan, who is it?
Well, we have the one, the only, Cody Donaldson joining.
What is up, boys? I can count a potato. That's why they call me special.
Oh, you truly are special, buddy. All right. Oh, this is going to be fun. So we got a couple games to talk about, but the first thing I want to open with is, well, one, how you both doing?
So I've been doing good. Been working a lot. Been
working the grind.
It's been a while, between Leaf games, right? So trying to just fill your time.
Had like a mini off season.
Meaningful, trying to find some purpose in life, when there's no Leaf games on.
Yeah, no, I've just been being a dad and going to work and being an old man that hurt himself while having a shower.
Oh, I'm going to hug you, buddy.
Oh, my back is so screwed from that, man.
Damn it. No.
Who washes their foot and hurts their back at 38?
Man, sorry, I'm 30 and I've sneezed and been like, I'm going to feel that one later,
31 going on 32 and I sleep wrong and it's like I got to be just all bundled up in bandages. There we go.
Full body cast, just.
Yeah, honestly. All right, so let's start.
Island, you're done.
Oh, Jesus, no. Don't manifest that. Let's start out with a tweet that it's gathered a lot of quote tweets. I thought it would be fun to open with this one from @BR_OpenIce. The tweet is, in quotes, "I miss him, but it's a hockey player." So, Cody, we're going to start with you. You miss him, but it's a hockey player. Who is it?
So, a hockey player that I miss.
Oh. Can be a Leaf, can be an NHLer. Go for it. Not holding you back.
I would say for a hockey player that I miss would have to be the greatest Leaf of all time, and that's Johnny Bower. Ooh. That guy was a gem of a man. If you read up on his biography, you will know that he lied about his age so he can go fight in World War II. After he got drafted, they found out the truth and kicked his ass right back out. And he went back to his hometown and started playing hockey with the old frozen horse poo and the whole Gordie Howe story, but even earlier. The road apples, the old turd flaps. But the best part about it all, though, with Johnny is that's what made me a Leaf fan in the first place. And as you know, Mikey, because you've seen me take my pants off a few times now, I've got a massive portrait tattoo of Mr. Johnny Bower on my thigh. And I use that as an excuse to pull my pants off in public places all the time. So that guy is a legend in many ways.
I also bought you a drink first. So. Yeah, this is going to be a wild fucking episode. Let's go.
If this was video, I'd be taking my pants off for you guys right now, and so everybody that's listening could see it too. But sorry, guys, the cameras aren't on.
This is fantastic audio.
Not even 4 minutes in.
All right, Ryan, you miss him, but he's a hockey player. Who is he?
Honestly, for me, it's got to be Wendell Clark, right?
Solid choice.
He's my dad's favorite player of all time, and he played, before I was born. I didn't get to experience it. Now, you watch highlights and you watch things going back, but watching it live is just so.
It's good. A different experience.
And I wish I could go back and experience that. So there is that longing because I feel like I should have been able to watch him live, or I want to watch him live again. So
you got that passion.
Incarnation. Yeah, exactly. That passion. Dad, for whatever reason, I was supposed to be named Wendell, but Mom vetoed it. She was like, "That's not happening."
Well, I think it's time for Mom to kick the high horse and get out of here there, bye.
You know, you can legally change your name, right?
Yeah, Wendell Willy.
Wendell Willy.
Wendell Willy.
I love the alliteration there too. WW.
Just to throw in on
or
the
something, you know.
to throw in on the Wendell thing, because one of the greatest things about Wendell was his wrist shot. And I got to personally see and feel his wrist shot hover right past my ear and go top shelf on the net. And it was the most incredible experience of my life. So, yeah, no, I totally understand that, man. But luckily for you, he's still around. And there's still a chance that you can go out and watch him play, even if it's in charity or whatever it is.
No, that's for sure. I seen they did. They had him down for the alumni game back, I believe, in 2019. When the Leafs had their training camp down here, they played against the Sens, and they had Clark out, they had Vive out, Iafrady. There was just a bunch, and Corson. I think they were all out there, and Clark was there too. And that was good. That was good, even though it was just an alumni game. It was still good.
So those old boys still have it, man.
Oh yeah, it's crazy, man. Iafrady, I think he still slapped it, and it was just like, oh my god, like it's still NHL ready, you know.
I got a good story to add to that, but we'll continue on with what Mikey's doing here first, and we'll talk a little bit after.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I miss him. Okay, so it's funny because when I saw this tweet, a lot of people had just put one player. I like to go one step beyond, and I like to do multiple players. The players I added are all still playing. Michael Hutchinson, and it was funny because someone actually tweeted back at me, "You don't miss fucking Hutch, or he barely fucking played." Now that the thing is, I've loved Hutch since he was on the St. John Ice Caps. My aunt, I got one of their jerseys still. It's gorgeous. If anything, it's cool that they got the Growlers down there now. But I followed Hutch when he was on the Ice Caps, and when he made the jump to the Jets, because the Ice Caps were the farm team for the Jets, and then before they left, they were the farm team for the Habs. Both you.
You know, the second best version of that, but, you know, it's okay.
But, yeah, I was so ecstatic for Hutch that I got a Jets jersey, custom name with his name on the back. So Hutch, I missed that he's not a Leaf anymore, but I'm happy he's still playing at least. I think he's in the AHL somewhere for Vegas. That was the last I had heard. No, wait, he signed with Detroit.
He did.
Yeah, that's it. My memory's kind of click. I gotta get another copy of me. Fuck. What was it? And I also put JVR, and he is on Boston. And
we got to start with a fuck Boston.
That's honestly, fuck the Bruins, fuck the Habs, fuck the Penguins. There we go.
We love you, Marissa.
Hi, Marissa. I'm sorry. I also love you. Let's go.
But fuck Pittsburgh.
And fuck Pittsburgh. Yes. The last player I picked, as obscure as Hutch, maybe Mason Raymond. I miss the Spinorama. The Spinorama.
Yeah, good old Raymond. That guy was a gem too. It's funny how the underrated players are the ones that we miss the most. Like, I remember when we had the Canadian season because of COVID, and Hutch came in clutch, shut out the Oilers and McDavid. Who was the second goalie to do that in the back-to-back games? We had 2 shutouts against the Oilers. It was Hutch and the Soup Man. 2 guys that still do not get any credit for what they did for the boys that year.
Mr. Elite Jack Campbell.
Yep, I miss that guy.
Honestly, I feel bad for him, like where he is right now on the Oilers farm team. Like, they just sent him down there, like. And even he got lit up after getting sent down there, too.
Yeah, 3 games in a row, he allowed 4 or more goals.
He's got to find it. He's got to find it. Like, he does. I mean, I know the thing is like, he has a track record going back. Like, when he played with Dallas and LA. Like, LA, he started playing some good hockey. But Dallas was tough.
Well, LA, he was also in quick shadow the whole time he was there, too, right?
Shadow, right? You're not getting out of that, right? Like, that's quick is just those 3 cups in 5 years. Come on now.
Yeah, the mental aspect of being a goalie has got to be tough. That's why we got to be staying strong for Sammy now, too, because our boy's going through the same thing, it seems.
We got to hype him up. I'm going to hype him up. Fucking Sammy, let's go.
Let's go, Sammy.
Gotta love it.
You know what? Quick question, because the Leafs are playing tomorrow morning, so that's fucking bonkers. And I don't think it's been revealed yet, but do you guys start Sammy or do you start Wall?
No.
I believe it's Wool that's going to be playing tomorrow, to be honest with you.
Yeah,
okay, I am with you, because, they're playing 2 games out in Sweden. Nice that Sammy got a win out there, too. Just to, make it fair, let them both have a game out there.
Yeah, 100%.
Right.
Except for Ryan Reeves, who can stay off the bench.
That popcorn's going to be good. Swedish popcorn. Oh, yeah.
All right, so we got a couple games to catch up on because it's been a minute since the last episode. The first game that we're going to talk about very quickly is the Leafs versus Sens. You know what? I'm down for skipping this one. I mean, let's hype up the goals. It wasn't a shutout. If anything, I think it was when this game came out. I saw a tweet, or if not, it might have been a previous one. But even though the Leafs have lost, they haven't gotten shut out in 150, 160 some games like that.
Oh, it's foolish. Yeah. 150 games. Come on, that is.
We may lose every once in a blue moon, but at least we're not getting shut out.
Yeah, the last time was November 3rd, 2018.
Cody, thank you for being on tonight. I love you.
I had to search that one up.
What team was it?
The last time they were shut up. Oh, sorry. It was November 20th, 2021 at home against Pittsburgh.
Oh, God damn it.
They haven't been shut out on the road since March 5th, 2020 in Los Angeles.
My God.
And that was the week before the pandemic shut down the league.
That was about a week before I was supposed to go to my next Leafs game, actually. Fucking me and 3 buddies, we got 4 tickets. We would have been at the very, nosebleed fucking seats, or a standing area. The Leafs were supposed to play the Devils. My Devils buddy Johnny was supposed to be there with that group of us. And the Leafs were going to be in the St. Pat's jerseys. And then life was like, no, fuck you.
Cody came sweeping in. Fuck you, Mikey.
Yeah, no, you got them tickets? Sucks.
I honestly, not just the game, but I had 2 other concerts to go to. Fuck you and your fuck me and my plans.
Yeah, it was specifically for you. The pandemic.
100%, yeah. And now it's like Mikey hasn't made plans since then.
No, nothing. Absolutely, I've done absolutely nothing.
No, don't make plans. We don't need another pandemic. All right.
I've just been at home eating cheese.
The same cheese he's had in his fridge since the pandemic started.
Yeah.
While he tries to plan a Costco trip and the bubonic plague comes back. It's just not.
Goes to get Tim Hortons K-Pads. And yep, here we go, SARS.
No. If it's on Tim Hortons, we're screwed because every day it's 3 Tim's ones. So.
Oh, it's game fucking over. Yeah. Don't you fucking manifest that. Don't believe that.
Oh my God. Anyway, we gotta get to this Ottawa game real quick.
Yeah, no. So if anything, rewatching the highlights, so it was said right at the start of the Ottawa game here, the Leafs are 9-1-1 in their last 11 with Ottawa. So now they're 9-2-1 in their last, 12, I guess, with Ottawa. So yeah, fuck you, Ottawa.
Well, if you look at that, that's 9-11.
sweet baby
right?
Jesus.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we should have known this shit was going to go downhill. Somebody call it the paramedics. Period 3 is coming on.
You know what? I work security and I'm off duty. Please, let's not. I don't. But you know what was nice to see was Willy continuing his streak. Honestly, it's like him and Mitch Marner switch places this year. Because he's on after I actually have a weird stat. It's funny because we're on the Ottawa game, but like we're going to go back and forth between yesterday's game and fucking Ottawa. So I have a stat here from Sportsnet Stats at SN Stats. William Nylander, and this is after yesterday's game. William Nylander joins Matthews, the 2018-19 version of Matthews, as the only Maple Leaf player in the last 80 years with 10 goals and 25 points within the first 16 games of a season.
Dude is unbelievable. Like, he went to Brad for living in the summer and was like, I want $10 million. And Brad was like, prove it to me. Prove it to me. You deserve that $10 million. And he was like, all right, I want 12.
Hold my beer.
yeah. Hold my beer, hold my sweater, whatever you got to hold on to. We got this.
What was it? He was seen taking pictures with fans today after a practice, and he's wearing a hood. The hood is up, and he's wearing a baseball cap on top of the hoodie. only William fucking Nylander can do that.
Right. He was on some sort of Swedish talk show too, talking about how he was like he like admitted to sending nudes.
Oh, sweet baby Jesus!
They were doing like it was like a Swedish talk show, and they were doing like drink if you did this, right? Never have I ever, but with drinks, I guess. And yeah, that's what. And he's
as I take a swig
in a white tank top. Just sitting in the Swedish talk show.
Is that the same one with the elder lady that was like rubbing his arm and like squeezing his muscles and stuff?
Oh yeah.
Oh, that was awesome.
That dude is loving it in Sweden right now.
They gotta be so good.
In the stands. His grandmother, like, come on. That man is the golden boy of Sweden. But
he is Sweden. Sweden is him.
But he's Calgary. But he's also Sweden.
I mean, you're not wrong there. But the bummer was, even though he did score, that was the one day where I didn't pick him for the Tim's picks. I actually have that down in my notes. I did not pick him for the Tim's picks that day. I usually do because he's been a safe bet last year and this year too.
Bet on Willy every time. It's free money.
You know what?
It's whatever. It is.
With the Tim's picks, it changes every time. So like every Leaf game day, Matthews, Nylander, Marner, they may not be in that. Like they'll be in the first option, but they may not always be there. You know what? If he's there tomorrow, I'm fucking picking him.
It's Willy every time.
Yeah. Next game's first line's gonna light her up.
Oh, Matthews won a hat trick.
Yeah, him and Marner are going to be unreal. Yeah, they're going to be unreal next.
All right, going to be shoveling scrambled eggs down my throat, and he's just going to be. He's going to have 3 goals by the second period because I'm eating breakfast, right? Like I'm cooking and a coffee, and I'm watching them destroy the Minnesota Wild tomorrow. That's what's happening. I'm manifesting that, guys. I am just manifesting.
If anything, because it's interesting with tomorrow's game, and this also kind of ties into a question, which is this is going to be the first in a good hot minute for the show. There are questions tonight. Let's fucking go. So tomorrow's game is at 8 fucking a.m. Do you boys have your alarm clock set?
Not yet.
I'm usually up at 4 in the morning, but I'll be up for that game, no problem.
That's an illegal time to be awake.
I'll
Unless
be 2 coffees deep and still in my underwear. It'll be a good day.
That's a fantastic image, I'm not going to lie.
You get to see that tattoo pretty clear. But
all right, if there's a few more good notes I have for at least the Ottawa game. Matthews had a really nice play coming up towards the net. He was really patient with the puck before shooting it. Man, he's going to get a hat trick tomorrow. He's going to get a fucking hattie. And then in the second period, Bert got his third goal of the season.
My boy.
Willy and captain consistency on the apples on that one. And then on the third goal, Cody, you're probably going ill. I'm going yay, because I'm one of those people that's on Nicky Bobby season. Let's go. He got his first goal of the season, and Domi and Yarncroak were on the assists on that one.
Well, let's just get this straight. It's not that I don't like Nicky Bobby.
All right, go for it.
Since he became a pro, which was 2018, 5 seasons now, he hasn't even played 55 games in a season since he was drafted by the Toronto Maple Leafs as a pro player. That is an issue. I hope for the best for the kid, and I hope he can prove me wrong, but every time he gets hit, he seems to get injured. So,
yeah, he's got that loophole luck. Hey, the alliteration. But no, honestly, I love Robertson because of the whole, like, his family aspect. Like, his mom goes to when Toronto plays Dallas, and it's adorable because when they play in Toronto, she'll be in a Leaf jersey and a Dallas hat, and then when they're playing in Dallas, it's the complete opposite. She'll be in a Dallas jersey but wear a Rocket Toronto hat. Like, that is so adorable. And I fuck Dallas. One of my buddies is a Dallas fan, but, like, I'll only like them if they bring back the Mike Bonanno jerseys. That's it. Like, Mike Bonanno
all the way.
The Star D Ninja Star shit is silly. The glow in the dark jersey's cool. As I like neon, and that jersey's cool. That's the only positive I have for Dallas. Other than that, fuck them. But go Jason Robertson and Nick Robertson. What was it? The other few notes I have here is Toronto out-hit Ottawa 43-26, and our face-off percentage was a lot better. We got 56.3%, and fucking Sens got 43.8%. Fuck the Sens.
Do you want to hear a really interesting stat about the hits for Toronto?
Go for it.
Toronto is first place in the league, leading in hits.
Toronto's in first. Let's go!
Place for hits this year. Hits per games played is 21.88.
Do you know who leads the Toronto Maple Leafs in
first place, baby?
Matty T, buddy. Good old Matty.
Noah Gregor.
Noah Gregor?
Gregor with 31 hits.
That's crazy.
Ryan Reeves is 29, and then Matthews is 26.
Yeah, because I know Matthews was leading the way for a little bit.
Oh, yeah. He's, like, one of the top. Like, it's crazy how many hits he gets a game, and you don't even see him.
He'll throw his body around. Like, it's beautiful.
You see a couple ones, but, like, at 29, like, to be pretty much leading the team. Like, come on.
All right, so to move on to
I love it, but come on.
Come on now. So to move on to the next game. All right, so the rest of the way, we're talking about wins. Life is good. Woo! So in this one, the Leafs played the Calgary Flames, where William fucking Pam, don't be silly, sign your Willy. I need that on T-shirts. Honestly.
T-shirts, let's go. Whatever.
Everything, the whole merch setup.
What do we need to sell to be able to give him $20 million a year? What do we need to sell?
Honestly,
those white tank tops he was wearing, we put his face on it. We sell them for like $50. Half the proceeds goes to his contract, and it doesn't go towards his cap hit, so we can afford everyone. It's great. I think
we could sell it Mikey half nudes with popcorn containers, because he likes to take those.
I'm willing to take one for the team.
And Willie looks like he's puking on the camera.
I think selling Willie's face might be better. I mean, nothing against you, Mikey. Nothing against you, Mikey.
No.
What if Willie's face was on the popcorn container?
Willie Styles is a Swedish demigod.
He is.
That he is.
And the most beautiful family of females I've ever seen in my life, I must add.
Yeah.
Even his grandmother. She got to watch him play for the first time live And at first, they were losing in front of her. And then he comes back and he owns the game.
I was watching that game and I was like, well, what if the streak breaks in this game, the first game that his grandmother watches him? There's a little bit of that Leafs, brokenness seeping in, I think.
Well, the first two periods, he was acting like it was going to happen.
I was like, man,
just getting his cardio in.
That was the first Nylander game I can say this year where I criticized the floating, and it was back the first two periods.
That you did. You were flipping your shit in the group chat.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I was not happy.
The Calgary game, he was incredible.
He was unreal in this game.
The first goal he scored against Vladar.
What was it? It was his 8th of the season, and it was on the power play. And also a stat that came out, I believe it was on the broadcast because I got to watch this one at Mom's. Hi, Mom! The Leafs, after that goal, were 4-2-1 when scoring first for this season. So that's a good sign. Let's go.
That's kind of crazy because they started this season 4 or 5 games giving up the first goal.
Something like that.
Yeah,
well, they decided to start scoring first.
The first two, but they won the first two.
Willy decided to score first.
That's it.
Let's see. Willy just needs to score.
That's a crazy out of their strategy, isn't it? To win games.
Just get Nylander to score and then we'll win.
Just give the puck to Willy.
Well, I mean, that's,
Well, what was it? The next fucking note I have here is Matthews has a falling shot, and if that went in, that's a highlight reel for the rest of existence.
Yeah, that was filthy. That was absolutely filthy.
Honestly, though. You could scrub for days, it'd still be dirty.
More than I needed it to breathe. I needed that to go in. I seen that, and I was like, man, and Vladar just catches it.
I'd be willing to give up my soul for that to go in.
Yeah. I take that sacrifice.
But you know what? Yarncroke got his 4th of the season, and Domi, oh man, I gotta say, the play. I remember Ty Sundin, and I visually, I love animation and all that. Felix Potvin, I loved his mask way back when as a wee child. But his son, Domi's son, Maximum, and Nicky Bobby got the assist on that one.
Oh yeah, he's 4 points in 5 games.
Domi's been picking up his game. I've been happy at that.
Robertson has been 4 points.
Oh, Robertson's been picking it up too.
That line has been finding it. That line has been really good.
You notice what the change was?
Well,
putting Domi to center?
Putting Domi to the center and letting him play offense. Having Camp in the center, nothing against Camp. I love the boy, but he's a defenseman. He's a defensive center. He's not an offensive player. And having Domi on the wing with a defensive center was the biggest mistake to start the season off. And now look at the difference of what's happening with him playing offensive minutes.
They're figuring their game out.
Hells yeah.
And alrighty, and to continue the don't be silly, sign your Willy. To start the second period, Willy with an unassisted shorty, his 9th of the season.
That was his first shorthanded goal in his pro career.
Fuck yeah.
How many times do you play the penalty kill? They go.
Well, they were asking about it because he wasn't sure if Keefe was going to send him out. Keefe wasn't sure what he was doing. And then he's just like, Willy, go. And he goes out and scores that goal. And it was just like, what are the chances that you free your Willy and shit happens?
It's like Pokemon. Willy, I choose you.
Free Willy.
And Captain...
Come on.
And then right after, Captain Consistency with his 6th of the season, and William fucking Pam Nylander and Riley on the assist. And a cool stat that came out from Leafs PR, this was after this goal. Morgan, you know what? No, I got to say it properly. Captain Morgan Riley, there we go. Captain Morgan, there we go. Goes good with Coke Zero. Has registered his 350th career assist. giving him the third most assists by a defenseman, and in brackets it says here, and 8th most among all skaters in Maple Leafs history. Now there's a short list of 4 players here, assists by Maple Leaf defensemen. I'll start it. I'll go 4, 3, 2, 1. So at number 4, we have the legend where we go to his coffee shop every day and get a coffee and hockey cards, because that's the elite duo there. Tim Horton.
I thought it was Steve Starbucks.
Stevie Starbucks.
Oh, good old Stevie.
He played for Montreal, didn't he? Isn't that why all their orders are fucked up?
They always spell your name wrong on the cup.
No, I thought you wrote your own name on the cup.
Oh, fuck me. Sorry, yeah, no. So Timmy has 349. At number 3, we have Captain Morgan with 350. Number 2, we have Thomas Caberlet with 437.
Should be in the Hall of Fame, Caberlet.
When I first started watching the Leafs, he was there. He was like him and McCabe were the pairing that when I started, right? 05, 06. Oh man.
Caberlet with the filthy hands and McCabe with the filthy hits, bud.
Right? Caberlet would come in, he'd be like there, and then McCabe would just be behind him. You'd come in, skate with the puck, and you'd be like, oh, look, it's just Caberlet. And you go around him, and then McCabe hits you. Absolutely demolished you. Right? Like, I mean, I know now they'd be like, oh my God, watch out. But back 05, 06, that was the stuff. That was the good stuff.
That was
injected into my veins.
Yeah.
All right,
who's number 1?
Do you boys want to take a guess at who number 1 is?
I already know the answer.
Patch.
Yes. Good call.
Shoulder patch. Borre Salmon.
All right, so Ryan, you say Borre. Cody, who are you saying?
I already know the answer to it myself.
I'm not surprised.
A, I knew the answer before that was even announced. And B, I'm looking at the list right now on my phone to review the notes. So
okay, yeah, no, that's fair. We're all sharing the notes. If we were in class, we would probably get in shit for sharing notes. But yes, it is Borre the King Salming with 620. And then right after that, it goes right to the shootout. You know what? While I have 2 lovely new faces on the show, what do you boys think of the shootout? Keep it or get rid of it?
Cody, you wanna go first?
All right. So when I was young, when I was a kid, I remember watching a game. It was Dallas Stars were playing. All right. Who was the number 1 player for the Dallas Stars late 90s, early 2000s? Best player to probably play for that franchise in their history ever.
Eminem?
No. Who was Mike Vadano's partner?
Brendan Morrow.
Nope.
This is one I'm bad with, like
BH, buddy.
BH.
BH.
Oh, Brett Hall. Jesus.
Brett Hall.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
Okay. So I believe it was the playoffs. They went to 3rd or 4th overtime. It was the most draining and exhausting game for these 2 teams to play, and they were just playing their asses off the entire game, and I could not turn that TV off. It was so late at night. I was just a kid. I needed to go to school the next morning, and I'm like, fuck school. I got to watch this. Like, you got to see who's going to score that goal.
You got priorities.
Like, I like 3-on-3 hockey. It's exciting. If you want to keep that, make it 10 minutes. Somebody is going to score in that 10 minutes. But a shootout, they don't even count the goals on a player's individual stats when they score in a shootout. How does that make any sense whatsoever? A goal is a goal, right? It doesn't count because they're not really playing a game. Then why are we making points out of it if they're not really playing a game?
Well, the thing is that you're dealing with TV scheduling, right? And that has to be the strictest stuff ever, right?
Baby Blues porno doesn't play at 12 o'clock on Fox anymore. We don't have to worry about TV scheduling. Come on.
No, but
Fuck the
it's
schedule.
the national, right?
Yeah, I know.
Adrian Arsenal. You got to watch Adrian Arsenal back then it was Peter Mansbridge. But you got to watch the national. So, the shootout has to come in. That's it.
I'd rather just extend overtime. Like 3-on-3 is wild. I love it.
Play pond hockey style 3-on-3. Keep it going.
Yeah, go out in the parking lot and just play some ball hockey.
Yeah,
free ball hockey in the
exactly. Put it in the reviews later if they want to cut the show off.
No, but I mean, okay, the shootout is good because it does end the game. It gives you a result. I would much rather have a longer overtime. I would. 10 minutes, right? Some of those overtimes that the Leafs have been a part of have been crazy hot, right? And not even just the Leafs, right? But so many other teams play 3-on-3 and they have good 5 minutes of 3-on-3 overtime.
3-on-3 is a lot easier to watch when it's not the Leafs playing because it's like, oh, I have no fucking stakes in this game.
I got nothing, right?
Yeah, but this 3-on-3 against Calgary, Wool and Vladar stood on their heads. That was the most exciting 3-on-3 overtime I have seen in years. That was incredible. And I'll give credit to Calgary for their performance in that game too, because in that 3-on-3, those goalies said, we're not giving up, we're going to keep going.
That save that Wall had on Mangiapane, I don't even know if it was intentional.
Right?
The Mangiapane had it hit the nub of the stick.
Yeah.
I was like, that's over. I literally was like, all right, that's it. We're got a breakaway, and I was like, okay, Wall might have it, and then I see Wall spread out, and I'm like, all right, we're going home. And then the puck goes in the corner. I'm like, how did he keep that out?
Insanity, right? And that kind of goes back to a topic we were talking about a little bit earlier because it has to be brought up. All right, Mikey, you got to tell us your opinion on the 3-on-3 and OT. It sounds like it's pretty much the same, all three of us. Yeah,
I would love to extend. Ever since they changed it to 3-on-3, it feels so arcadey. It's fucking fast-paced hockey, and this is a sport that's evolved to be faster with all the skill. I would love for 3-on-3 to be extended. Let's fucking go.
Yeah, get some bottom line guys out there playing too if the top guys are all tired.
I want money puck.
From Shell, The do it silly.
After, right? You get a +3 puck in overtime. You're like, oh, boys, we're good. All right, we're up in goal differential tonight.
We're gonna win 7-3 all of a sudden.
That goes back to the statement from Mikey from what was that, yesterday or the day before, when he's like, yeah, they're gonna lose they're gonna lose in overtime. They're getting 9-8.
Oh yeah,
already 9-2.
I'm sorry, but I had not had my coffee at that time.
I can tell your coffee was missing badly that morning, buddy.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, that was decaf.
I was just drinking a glass of water. But another
was vodka. Nope, it's just
not vodka. No, it's not vodka. No. But at least another positive out of the Leafs Calgary game to wrap it up quickly here. The Leafs, our boys in blue, outshot the Flames 36-28. And we were definitely the better face-off percentage team, 59.3% for our buddies, and 40.7% for the fuck them Flames. We got the dub there.
We're not just going to pass over that Marner goal, are we?
No, we're not passing over that.
That
you know what? Both.
That was the filthiest shootout goal in a long time.
That man went to
has magic hands
in Scarborough and made a deal with the devil to be able. Because, I'm sorry, that was telepathic. I don't know how he managed to keep that puck.
I wonder if he won a fiddle against the devil.
He did. I mean, Mitch Marner, he seems like he could fiddle.
I think he practices his stick dangles with a fucking yo-yo stuck to his stick. That's what it looked like. He a catwalk and then the little hop over the stick and then back and front. That guy had a possessed stick that night. It was just incredible.
And the thing is that was all the pressure, right? If he missed that, he lost that. That was it. Should be lost a shootout. We had to adjust and then pull it back, and it looked intentional. But you realize that he was like, oh, okay, I didn't study for this. We're going to try. We're going to go for it.
And everybody was like, what just happened? Like, he exploded all of media. Everybody was like, what did Marner just do? That was incredible. But then he goes off and pulls this amazing dangle. Somehow keeps that puck on his stick and scores that goal. And then does the dumbest selfie after to celebrate it. And everybody's like, what the hell is that even supposed to mean? Like,
you mean him shaking his finger? Yeah, no, shaking the finger. I think he was like, "Oh no, I didn't lose it.
Yeah, but it was just, I don't know.
I still got it.
It's like it kind of looks like a kid in kindergarten. It's like no, right? Like it was just kind of annoying. I was just like, Marner, like what the hell, man? Like go crazy. That was incredible. You're just like, I'm just gonna shake my finger.
I liked it. It was cold. It was cold, and I liked it. I don't know. He's like, no, I still got it. Don't worry.
And then we can't miss for one last part about this game. There's two things, but we'll skip one, and we're going to talk about that first goal by Domi in a Leafs uniform on regular season. That was top shelf insanity. He read that play better than anybody could have read it. Like you could see Vladar was holding that glove a little low, and he went top shelf and just sniped it. And everybody was like, that's why we signed Domi. That guy right there, just he put his name in the book. He signed up as a Toronto Maple Leaf that night, and he proved exactly why we drafted or brought that guy onto our team as a UFA this year. We needed that guy on our team.
Did you expect him to score in the shootout of all times?
When I saw him going out there, the game was over. I said it right away.
Nice.
I'm like, Domi's going to finish it. Like he's got to. Like this is the time for Domi to say, "I am not Ty Domi. I am Max Domi," and you're going to recognize number 11 on the back of my jersey tonight.
Yeah,
he got out of his dad's shadow.
Yeah, I like that he's even not using 28. Like he's his own man. He's his own player.
Yep. Well, he even said, "That's my dad's number. That's not mine."
Yeah. No, that's awesome.
Yeah. He said that when Lafferty got traded, he was like, "No, I want to change." Right,
Wait, question. So he's only with us for 1 year. He has mentioned that he would like to stay long term. What do you boys see his contract is like next contract with the boys as?
4 years, 3.5.
Yeah, I could see that. I mean, he's 28, right? So I don't know, it would be 29 maybe, I guess, at the end of it. But no, March. Yeah, he turns 29 in March. But
hey, he's a Pisces.
Yeah, I could say 4 years. I could see 4 years probably. I mean, the cap is supposed to go up a good bit. So yeah, I mean, 3.5 would probably be good for 4 years, right? Maybe he might push 4. Maybe 3.9.
I'm not saying no to 4 years. I'd like to see Domi for here for a hot minute.
Like he said that he wants to be here a while, right? So
give him the term.
Put pen to paper and let's do it.
Yep. Yeah, 3.5 to 4 mil. I'd be happy with on that one.
Yeah.
All right, now to the next game. This game was fun because Cody, you and I, and about 28 other fucking BeLeafers and beauties got to watch this at the watch party at the Bottom Line, the Leafs and Canucks on Saturday night, where they won 5-2. And Cody, you had me do a blowjob. What the fuck is a blowjob?
Can you say that?
No,
is this allowed on social media or what?
It's not. It is not the sexual act of a blowjob. It is a shot. It is a alcoholic adult beverage called a blowjob, and it is a shot with a lot of cream. Like when you go to Tim Hortons and you get a nice cap, and they put the whipped cream on top for you, and there's sometimes where they'll put a mountain of whipped cream. The mountain of whipped cream was on that fucking shot. So what was that liquor, if anything?
Okay, so he didn't say all of it because
I'm silly like that.
the reason why it's called a blowjob shot is basically because you're adding the whipped cream on there, and when you drink it, you're not allowed to use your hands. You have to pick that shot glass up with your mouth and throw it back. All right, so it is creamy, just like you said, and a boozy glass made with a mix of Kahlua and Bailey's. So it's a B52 without Grand Marnier. It's topped off with whipped cream instead.
It's definitely a taste, I'll say that. The fucking bartender, I asked her to film me taking the shot, and it's 15 seconds of hilariousness. If anything, I posted the photos. I've yet to post that video, so after this, you know what? I'm going to post that on my,
the best part was he threw it back, but he had no idea what to do with it afterwards. So he's like,
"Oh, I'm slamming my hand." I'm like, "This is not."
He's like, "What am I doing? What am I doing now?"
That was a taste.
For that tweet, people need to be careful searching for it. I'm just pop up naturally on your timeline.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure even typing in Mikey's blowjob is probably not a good idea either.
Sweet baby Jesus,
that is not safe.
No.
Anyways, about that night too, I gotta say it was an incredible crowd of people. That's my second time going to one of these watch parties at the Bottom Line.
Same here.
And
let's give out some shout outs.
I saw a couple plays. Mm-hmm. And then I forget everything else because I got just shit-faced that night.
Same here. I mean, to be fair, I was zoning in and out of conversations with Kylie. Hi, Kylie. Her man, Jeremy, he's a fucking beauty.
The silver fox.
Stephanie, the fanatic panelist. Hi. And Lindsay. What was fucking Adam? Niall,
Yes, Niall the Irishman. That guy is a gem. He was sick for 2 days after that.
Oh, sweet baby Jesus.
He wore like a badge of honor, I say, right?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, he had the best time of his life. He never goes out anymore. Coming out for this was just a blast for him. And talking about Kyle's, I was sitting there eating some pizza. And that woman comes out of nowhere, smacks my phone out of my hand in my pizza, and just bear hugs me almost onto the floor. And I was just like, oh man, like I just met this woman when we won Game 6 last playoffs. I had just met her that night, and it was like instant brother sister type bond. Like we were like twins, and she just came over and just manhandled me in that stool, and I knew exactly who it was because I've never had anybody hug me like that before. No. Mikey tries, but he's just not as strong as she is.
No, my hugs are nice, but that's another hug. That's another level of hug.
That's a hug down under. The Australian hug.
A hug from down under, not a hug down under. Okay, just in case the silver fox is listening to this, there's no down under hugs.
Apologies in advance.
Yeah. Well, no, it's live when she's listening to it, I suppose.
Oh, fucking A. Are we still going to do shout-outs, or are we going to get on with the game? What was it?
I was going to say Rich beforehand.
Yes.
Comment.
Yeah, we got to shout out Rich.
Rich did not make it. He went home. But Rich, you were with us in spirit. Ryan, me boy, you were with us in spirit that night. We got been there, boss. We got to have you guys on FaceTime for a minute. Stephanie, the fanatic panelist, I love extending that name for her. She went around with her phone with you guys on, I think it was the WhatsApp group.
Yep, it was on the group chat.
Yeah, but Rich, hi buddy, I hope you're good. And yeah, you were with us in spirit that night. Yeah, he was here for about a good week or so. I was happy to host him even here at the Party Central, the BeLeafers studio. It was awesome. We got to go through the Leafs training facility when he came down here. Like I literally met him. I went down. It was funny. The day we met up, he texts me, okay, I'm leaving my place. And he was in, I think it was Chinatown, he had said. And I just left my place and I ran to the beer store because when you hang out with Rich, you're either drinking coffee or you're drinking beer. So I ran to the beer store to get James ready because that's my fucking go-to shit. And then came back here. I was literally a block away from the apartment when he texts me, okay, I'm at Kipling Station. I'm like, oh, fuck, okay, I got to hurry up. We met right outside of the training facility, like right as his bus was coming in. It was honestly clutch timing. Love you, Rich.
my first time meeting Rich, we went into Tim Hortons in Oshawa.
Sounds appropriate.
We walk in and there's all these kids running around screaming and like just having a blast, and these parents, and there's some kind of big celebration going on. And Steph was with us too. We had no idea what the hell is going on. We walk up to the counter to order our coffee, and I'm still looking around like, what the heck is going on, right? And what's there? The Stanley Cup.
Of all fucking
the Stanley Cup sitting on a table at Tim Hortons in Oshawa when we go out for coffee because this British bastard came down to visit. It was just amazing. It's a sign.
The stars aligned. The stars aligned for you all that night.
Yeah, it was definitely a sign of something good to come out of that relationship. So I wanted to add that part in. Rich is just a beautiful man. And for my oldest daughter to give him a hug to say goodbye that day that we met up the second time.
Oh, in Burlington.
That just goes to show what kind of a guy that is. Because she is the shyest kid in the world and doesn't hug anybody. To do it with him, that was just beautiful.
He's a beauty and a believer. Beauty believer.
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure he got a shout out, for his trip. He loved it.
Oh, exactly.
Passion.
And Canada loved having him.
Yeah, we should do it.
I waved real hard from Cape Fear. I was trying to. And he flew overhead, but he didn't wave back. But you know what?
We should, because we're adding the Brits to this, we should do a shout out for Jules. Yeah, you didn't come, so fuck you. That's our shout out.
You know what's funny was he was actually messaging me, oh, Mikey, you got to have guests on your show. Well, you know what, Jules? I have 2 of them, so here we go.
Yeah, where are you, Jules? Sleeping.
We already talked about the second best Campbell, so I mean, if we're going to shout out Jules, the best Campbell.
Oh yeah, definitely got to shout out Campbell.
They go hand in hand. Oh, if he's listening, he's probably going to look do the adorable dog head tilt like when he hears his name. Oh, Campbell. And I know Alaska's going to do it too, because when Mom plays these episodes and Alaska hears it, and even when I'm on the phone with Mom, Alaska will be like, I hear my Mikey, and she'll go looking out the window down the road. I hear my Mikey. Is he coming? Oh, she's my fucking spoiled princess.
Oh, more. All right. So back to Vancouver. I'm thinking. What about that Geo fight? What are you guys thinking about that Geo fight?
Okay, that was out of nowhere. Yeah. Went to a wrestling match and a hockey game broke out.
Yeah, did you guys see the off-ice view of that a fan took through the glass?
Oh,
he laid an absolute beating on Joshua. A beating. Like, that kid just got his ass handed to him by the Italian stallion, the 40-year-old oldest man in the league, nothing but Mark Giordano. Oh, man, that was glorious. And this team has played unreal since that happened.
Really sparked them up.
Oh, he did, yeah. Oh, he did. It was great.
Yeah, he came rolling over, threw the walker to the side, and just started beating on him.
I was showing him the left and the right.
Of all the people on this team fighting, it's Gio.
Yeah, it's got to be the old man, right?
Of course. I mean, he's got that dad strength. He's the dad of the team. So
the grandpa of the team.
Hey, now he's only 40. We're not that far away.
No, he's a fine wine. He is a fine wine. I hope he doesn't come for me after that now.
That Italian blood. He don't crack. You're good.
Nicky Bobby could be his son. Just saying.
Honestly, though.
Age-wise. There's a few guys there that could be his kid.
It wouldn't even be that weird.
No, not at all.
So, honest to God. But that was crazy. Dakota Joshua, former Leafs pick, by the way. I just want to point that out.
Yeah, he never actually played with us, though, did he?
Didn't play, though. No, he never did. He got traded. I think he was traded to Vancouver.
But he'd still be a Leaf legend. He never played a game, but but he was with the organization. That's leaving a mark.
Leafs jersey, maybe a training camp. Maybe.
We can call him a Leafs legend because he got his ass handed to him by the oldest man in the league.
There we go. That works
right there.
Yeah, that's
he's a legend for taking fists.
And playing afterman. Hockey's a weird sport sometimes.
Honestly, it's an adrenaline rush every fucking game. All right, but you know what was nice to see? Matthew fucking Nyes with his 4th of the season, and Burton Domi on the assist. And what was funny was rewatching the highlights. Demko just turned around, is looking straight at the open net, and he looks fucking lost. It was hilarious.
And that guy has been on fire this year, too. Demko has been unreal. For him to lose like that on that shot, you could tell he was definitely lost. Yeah, that was one of those Steve Dangle. Oh,
if you're a goaltender, tend the goal.
Yeah. Dang it. Dangle, dang it.
Dang it. Yeah. Hopefully he doesn't sue me for this or sue us for this.
I mean, come on.
Yeah, I got a left testicle he can have if he has a problem with it.
Well, yeah, can Connor Bedard hear the footsteps coming? Nyes is coming for that Calder trophy.
Believe it. Or manifest it.
Or Wall.
I mean, Wall could too.
This is a true rookie season for him.
It is, isn't it?
He's 5th overall right now for rookies.
No, he takes the net. If he takes the net the right way, if Samsonov is still shaky or they do a 50-50 split, yeah. If he gets 30-odd games, he'd probably have to get 40.
I think he has to play at least 45 to 50 to really be considered into anything. Because number one goaltenders are around 50. Oh, yeah. Around 50 to 55.
Calder? No, but for a Calder?
Well, look at Bedard, man. The guy scored 9 goals in 11 games before a couple nights ago.
Right. And that's fine, but that was expected. I was expecting him to score 6 his first night. So,
but that game against Calgary where he shit the bed, did not have a good save percentage, and that dropped him down bad. He's a 909 right now.
Yeah, I actually had his save percentage from the Flames game, and even the one before there. I feel bad for about to say it. So in the Flames game, he was a .857 for his save percentage, and then in the game versus the Sens, he was an 806. Even with 31 saves, even with 31 fucking saves.
Yeah, but he was let down by the team on that team defense. And people were blaming the goaltending when Sammy was in net, but Wall goes in the net. Oh, it's got to be the team. It's got to be the defense, not the goalie, because it's Wall, not Sammy.
we gotta hype these boys up. We can't fucking bring them down. God damn it!
No, they're both good. Samsonov gets a little shook and he starts to move a bit. He's just saves. He'll throw himself a bit further to try to make the save. But Wall's so good positionally. The way he gets beat, it's it's a lot of banging and crashing, or
sometimes it's a fast shot. Just it goes past him.
You don't beat Wall clean very much.
No,
he's some other way, right?
And you watch his eyes when he has his eyes on that puck, and you watch his head just constantly twitching everywhere. It's just insane on how puck control he is with those eyes. And another thing about Wool too that I don't that we can't forget is that when Wool was drafted, who was the other goalie that was drafted when Wool was? And that was the talk about who was going to be the first goalie since James Reimer to come up and play for the Leafs roster and be successful in net.
Oh, yeah.
Ian Scott.
Yeah, Ian Scott.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, collaboration of injuries went back and forth between the two of them, but Ian's ended up ending his career. And Wool somehow managed to pan out of it. And Wool actually said during an interview not too long ago that he is more flexible than he can allow his body to be when he's playing in net, or he'll overreact to things. Doing the splits, except for lifting your legs up higher while you're in the splits position, having your feet off the ground while you're doing the splits.
My legs hurt just hearing this.
Yeah, he's naturally very durable, and he can stretch out in ridiculous ways that he has to hold back to make sure he doesn't overdo his reaches and stuff, because it's just nuts on how good he is at bending and stuff. So, yeah, I thought that was very fascinating.
Yeah, we don't need him getting hurt. So
No, we don't. No, don't manifest that.
Yeah, no more splits. Got to protect those love nuggets.
Yeah.
Oh, fucking A.
You can judge your defensive performance, your team defensive performance, by how many splits your goalie has to do.
Yeah.
3+? All right, maybe you were hanging him out to dry a little bit, right?
He's really getting his stretches in that night.
Yeah. Oh, that man is going to hot yoga in the morning.
He's got the ice packs ready to go.
And it's not the instructor we're talking about here, ladies and gentlemen.
So you know what? To continue on with the Vancouver game, the Geo fight was not the only fight to go on that game. Domi fought Cole.
Yeah. They kind of held on to each other. Yeah, it kind of looks like
they both got penalties for fighting, so technically
it counts.
It was kind of like, it wasn't even really a dry hump. Like, they just kind of held on to each other. Like, I had a feeling that, like, if Stairway to Heaven was to come on the speakers of the game, they would have started slow dancing. That's how that fight went.
Oh man, there was probably 5 punches thrown, maybe between it, and
probably not even punches, just light slaps.
Someone connected it with 2, I think, and Cole got a couple in on him. There were a lot of body shots, though. It wasn't really over the top. The refs just let them go on. They were like, "Yeah,
we're gonna let this go.
Let's let it go. See if something starts." No one's really in danger here.
No fight would be more dangerous.
Right, but no, I mean, it was still good. No, it was good to see he stood up for Robertson. Like, that was what he needed.
And Robertson needed that, too. That got him motivated more, too.
Now, I will say last year, when Robertson got hit by Josh Morrissey and Riley jumped him, that was a lot more effective. But Domi going in, and like that still, it shows that they did mean what they were saying, you know? They were standing up for guys and making them stay, you know, at least think twice about it, you know?
Yeah.
You don't want to be doing stuff, and someone's going to stand up for them. Whether or not you're going to get Mike Tyson or not, you know.
No one's getting their ear bit off. Holy Jesus.
I don't know, man.
We go from hockey fights to biting ears.
Oh, my. About biting ears. Who would be the most likely Leaf to bite an ear?
Most likely Leaf?
Marner.
Marner?
Oh, yeah, he'd scratch or bite.
No, Bertuzzi.
No, Bertuzzi can drop, man. He can throw.
He can drop the gloves.
Yeah, I've seen Bert fight. No, Marner. He'd scratch and bite, man. He's not a fighter.
He's a cat.
Yeah, he is. He's like, I love Marner to death. Like, he's one of my favorite players to ever play in a Leaf uniform.
That's cool.
He's not that guy. He's never going to be that guy. And if he was to really lose his shit, I could see him literally pulling somebody's hair, scratching, biting. Like, I don't think the guy's ever fought before.
Well, okay, you put Marner in a position like Phil Kessel was when John Scott went after him.
Yeah, I know. Phil Kessel would have thrown a fucking hot dog at him.
No, Phil Kessel two-hand chopped him with the stick, right? He took him.
Yeah, and then he fucking quivered down into a fetal position.
What did it do? Two-hand chopping John Scott is like hitting a foam bat at a redwood tree. Like, what are you doing?
You're walking into, you're not having a good time.
He's like, oh, you hit me? That's nice. And then takes the stick, snaps it with one hand, and then picks mine off by the helmet.
Yeah.
No, it's not going to go down that way.
Yeah, they get traded to Pittsburgh and go off and win 2 cups.
But that's good. That's not why Marner's needed. Marner's not there for the snot.
No, he's not. If anybody's going to bite, I still think it's him.
Yeah. That's how this conversation. Yeah. Rude bite.
Oh, fucking
Who is the Brendan Lemieux of this team? Think no.
Oh, fucking A. All right. This is too fucking good, though. No, to continue on. So in the second period of the fucking Vancouver game, William Nylander, are you guys surprised, getting his 10th of the season, and JT and Bert on the assist? If anything, rewatching the highlights, Bert had a nice chance before Willy ultimately came in and got the rebound.
That was not just a rebound.
It was lucky.
That was William Andrew Michael Jr. Nylander absolutely undressing the entire Vancouver for Tyler Myers. Like, that was
William McNylander.
McNylander sauce. But but that save on Bert was absolutely foolish. Like, that was the fact that Nylander scored absolutely overshadows that. But if that play stops, that save is like top 10. Like, that, the Scorpion saved it on Bertuzzi.
Yeah, that
was foolish. And then it comes back out, and then Willy just goes, "Okay, I'm sorry, I meant for this to go in here."
And this is when Bertuzzi started really showing his game. He was showing highlights of it in the Flames game, but this Vancouver game, this is when Bertuzzi really stood out to me.
Bert's been coming up. They're finding the lines. The lines took a little bit to get settled, figuring out who's going to actually play up with Matthews and Marner.
They're playing meaningful games now, and it's beautiful to see.
It is, and it's a team effort now too. And you can see Bert finally looks like he's a part of the team, because he seemed like that outcast at first.
What was it? So Ryan, you go first, buddy.
Oh no, it's okay. I was just gonna say I watched, like, Detroit is my second favorite team. It goes far back. Right, they were in the West. It's fine. It's not a conflict of interest, I promise. When they play the Leafs, fuck Detroit. But that's it. But I watched a lot of Bertuzzi play. Right, like he is this kind of player. He is that grind around the net and driving the puck into the slot for other people to be put in that way. He gets a lot of assists that way. He gets a lot of goals that way. He takes abuse in front of the net, but he gets his stick on it. Right? Somehow, either he gets it to someone, or he scores it himself, or he gets a really good scoring chance. That's the type of player he is, and when he's playing like that, that's when he's at the top of his game.
And now he's on our team. Let's go.
And I was worried about him when he first started. In the beginning of the part of the season, it was like, okay, but he can be streaky, right? He can play a really good stretch of games, and then he might have 3 or 4 bad ones. But then he gets settled, right? And then, like I said, and him having line mates, Larkin and Tavares, like Larkin's a lot faster than Tavares, but that defensive center, that hardcore defensive center, that's who he plays well with.
Yeah, so 100%.
That's why I think he's settling really well on that second line.
Well, and he was also, people were saying, oh, he's not that good of a skater. He's kind of a sloppy skater. He's kind of slow. He was never known for his skating.
Kylie was saying in the group chat a while back that, like, he is sporadic and wild on the ice. Every time he was on the ice, dude's like firecrackers.
Yeah, he is a firecracker of a player, though. Like, you look at the size of him, and you see on how little effort he puts in and throws guys against the glass by a body check. Like, he's got insane power, and he is that guy that will play in front of the net and just face wash your goalie all night long and just be like, yeah, fuck you. He's not being cheap like Brad Marchand. He's just getting in there and playing that dirty role. When was the last time we had a guy on wing that actually did that in front of the net? It's been a very long time.
It's been many a moons.
Like, I can't think of anybody in the last 10 to 15 years that did.
Tucker, really the last one.
Yeah, that was, 20 years ago?
Exactly, right.
Right, 15 to 20 years ago?
That was before the hair, when it was still a wee lad. Well, to continue on, so Gregor got his second of the season, and Captain Mo and McMahon on the assists on that beauty.
That was a snipe of a shot. That guy has a sick shot when he releases it.
If any
second goal,
it was only his second of the season. Yeah.
The first one was the same way. He scored the first goal of the season against the Habs.
Yeah, that's right.
On the wing, on the rush, and shot it. Were they playing Allen or Montembeau that night? I think it was Montembeau. But whatever. He shot it and came down and just right off the rush, right off the wing, and just whipped it. And they did the same thing.
Yeah, the exact same play, same shot.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Well, he's only scored 2 goals.
It's not broke. Use it.
Exactly. Use it.
You have a shot like that and you only have 2 goals. I know you're fourth line, so you get 44 seconds a game, but come on.
You got to make those seconds count.
But the wheels the guy's got on him too. He is fast.
He got a bit of that snarl. I like it.
I like his defensive play.
He get his stick in. He gets his stick on stuff, which is exactly what he needs.
And then going on into the third period, Nicky Bobby, let's fucking go. Cody, you're just going, ew. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding, buddy. And what I loved about his celebration is he shouts, fucking rights. Fucking right, boys. Domi on the assist on that one. I think that one was the sick. Domi passed it to him, and it kind of looks like Nicky does a fucking golf shot into the net.
He definitely Happy Gilmore that into the shelf.
No, that one was the Calgary game, I believe. This one was he backhanded it, remember?
Oh, yeah, this was the backhand. You're right.
Okay, yeah.
Right in front of the net. The golf shot was Domi on his knees. Yeah, that was against Calgary. And he backhand pass, and then he couldn't even have time to corral it. Just chop. That was a beautiful goal. That was the Ottawa game. That was the only redeeming quality of that Ottawa game.
See, even in a bad day, there's something good.
Exactly. Nicky Bobby with a golf swing.
And
beautiful.
And the campfire himself, Kampf, with his first of the season, and it was a lucky tip-off because he was right in front of the net. Goes off him. Gregor and McMahon on the apples on that one.
Now, was that a lucky tip-off, or was he in the right position?
I'm going to say a little column A, a little column B.
If he wasn't in that spot, that wouldn't have happened. That's why you got to drive the net.
Exactly. What do they say? Where do they say to go when you want the cookies? You go to the front of the net.
Yeah, you take that lid off and you stand right there on the top of the jar.
Camp is working his way to get a jersey purchase. I'm telling you. That first goal, if he gets 10, I think I got to buy a jersey.
I got to sign one, and his first ever goal is a Toronto Maple Leaf. I've got the puck.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Yeah, I'm a Camp believer, man.
That's going to be limited edition. He might have
It is very limited edition. He's only scored, 15 goals in his career with Toronto.
So, you got to put that in a frame.
He scored 1 goal for Chicago, and we were like, okay, what are they doing? And he scored 7, and we were like, yeah, he's 7 times better than he was for Chicago.
Hey, I love Camphor. I really do. I love his defensive play. The guy's got a 26-pack. The guy's just jacked. He throws bodies around. He's a very
shit.
Yeah.
Would you say he was camping in front of the net?
Oh,
there we go. He's camping around the campfire.
Yeah.
They shot it off of his 25th pack.
They're going to rewrite rules and be like, it can't go off. If your abs extend fat past your shoulders, you can't use it.
Yeah, it doesn't count. It's high and sticking.
Oh, fuck. All right, to wrap up the Vancouver game, it's funny because I took a shot of the team stats, and we got outplayed. The Vancouver had 33 shots, the Leafs had 22. Fucking Vancouver had 23 hits, Toronto had 20, and this is fucking hilarious. Vancouver had 14 penalty minutes, and the Leafs had 42. 42 penalty minutes. That is from
half
the
of those were just Gio.
Honestly, it was. Gio just took off. I think he almost had as many penalty minutes as he did birthdays.
He had 17 penalty minutes on one play.
17. The NHL app was originally glitching saying he had 29
on one wrestling match.
It was 29 penalty minutes against the team, and they wrote it down as Gio had that.
Oh shit!
Yeah, because he got 2 for instigator, 5, and a 10. They're like, so how did it feel sitting out that long? He's like, what was it, like an hour?
Yeah, I mean, he was out forever.
The whole period, basically.
Yeah. Well, his fresh legs going into the second, I guess.
Well, he needed it.
Right. It really recharged him.
Yeah, right? Like, who needs to sit the guy every other game or something like that? Just have him go beat the shit out of some kid half of his age and get put in the penalty box for the second period and come out in the third ready to play.
Yeah, and then it's like WWE, right? Because he comes out and then he's like, that's Gio's music. He's back.
Just clothesline some guy.
Like Tyler Myers. He's
playing the body slam.
He just takes Brad Marchand and just knees him in the chops.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, when they play Minnesota tomorrow, he's going to jump from the top rope and RKO.
He's done the Superman dive already this season.
Oh, fuck. And then,
I'm just telling you, these are the things you have to look out for at 8 a.m. hockey games.
The diving Gio again.
The diving Gio.
And then the last fucking stat. I think this is one of the few games where the Leafs were actually on the lower end of the face-off percentage. Vancouver ended up with 52.1%, and our boys in blue came out with 47.9%. That's a fucking bummer. Damn it. Fuck you, Vancouver.
Got to win them face-offs.
We do.
Win them face-offs.
I will not in Shell. I'm terrible at face-off. Like, whenever I share pictures that I played a game in Shell, the fucking face-offs, I always get like 1 or 2. I am terrible.
It's a lot harder in real life than on a video game.
I mean, that it is, yes. You're not wrong there.
6'3". Austin Matthews is 6'3", 215 pounds.
He's my height. I am 6'3", and I feel taller than that too.
But you're going against a 5'11" player who's like 190 pounds. Just throw him.
Just throw him.
Throw him like a fucking dart.
And throw his ass over the glass.
Fucking yeet him. Face-off 3v3. 3v3 overtime. Why are you losing face-off? Why were we starting David Camp in 3v3 overtime?
Imagine if he mistaken the puck with Caulfield and he scored a goal with Caulfield instead of the puck. I still count that as a goal.
You just javelin throwing Cole Caulfield down the ice and just threw Jake Allen.
Just for the effort alone, that'll count.
Hey, I remember when I was a kid and the half pints would come and play basketball. It'd be like the half pint basketball league, and it was like all the people that have dwarfism that they battle from, and they play basketball against the cops or whatever in your local area. We could totally do that with Caulfield, Brad Marchand. We could play a game, and instead they'll just be the puck.
Swag them around.
Smack them around. Just those two, though, because I don't like them.
You know what? What about those? You know those bubble soccer things?
Bubble soccer things.
It's a bubble soccer. So it's like a big old inflatable ball that you get in, and you just like. Pretty much the only thing that's out of it is your feet and like the bottom parts of your legs. So everything is like completely encapsulated in this ball, and it's inflatable. And you just run around, you bump into people, you just send them like 16 feet that way, just bouncing, right? And it's supposed to be safe. It's supposed to be a lot of fun. But I'm saying we put them in the middle, right? We put Brad Marchand and Cole Caulfield in the middle of the ice between 18 Toronto Maple Leafs. And you just get rid of the sticks. You don't need the sticks. You just hip check them.
It's all in the hips, baby.
And they can't do anything about it because their arms are inside this ball. And they're just smacking off the boards repeatedly. You got Tony and you got Bertuzzi just dunking them in the neutral zone.
In the nature zone.
These are things that I want. I don't know. I just don't know why it's that hard to ask. Gary Bettman, why can't we not have this?
All I want for Christmas is to see Brad Marchand and Cole Caulfield get fucked up with the plastic balls.
By Max Bowman.
Oh my god.
That's how they should settle overtime. Instead of doing a shootout, Rochambeau. Line up at center ice, last one standing wins.
Yeah.
I'm putting Gio out every time.
Gio every time.
Actually, oh my God,
he's the first one to go out.
What's that?
Reeves would win us the game.
He could. He probably has a hell of a soccer kick.
Yeah, like so we do 10 minutes. Oh, that's what we do, boss. That's how we change. This is how we change the end of games. You got regulation. You got 10 minutes of 3v3, and after that, you have a gladiator-style combat. And that's
Are you not entertained?
Are you not entertained?
Oh, my God. It'd be perfect because you could have Brad Marchand in a hamster ball.
No.
I mean, that image alone, I will give all the money I have in the world to see that. Let's go.
I'll be photoshopping that for you later there, buddy.
Do it. Oh, I'm pumped.
Brad Marchand in a soccer ball.
No, a hamster ball.
A hamster ball. Oh, yeah. I'm sure.
He's got to be tiny, too. He's got to be tiny, too.
You really don't need to scale him down that much.
All right. So we're going to get to the last game.
The best game. The Toronto and Detroit game.
This is a
beautiful game
that was played not even in this continent. It was over in Sweden, where William Nylander came out for 20 beautiful minutes. So what was funny was I was watching this game at work. I hope none of my previous coworkers listen to this show, but I hope none of my current ones do. I was watching the game at work. And what was it? It was funny because I got a few notes before the game had started, and then a couple more today. So this one came out on the Leaf social media account before the game. Sundin was in the dressing room and gave the opening lineup. I thought that was fucking awesome. Did you boys get to see that?
Oh, yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah, it was kind of weird because it reminded me on how Sundin really is. He was always kind of a quiet character. He was never really like that up and go guy. He's a lot like Tavares is now, actually, just kind of the silent but deadly player. And it was really cool actually seeing that happen, seeing him come out there and do that for the boys, especially in his hometown.
You could only imagine the chills Max must have had when he heard Sundin call his name.
Yeah. Because like he's known Sundin his whole life. He's lived up to respected that guy his entire life. Like that's a good friend of his, a good friend of his dad's. Like he's known him since he was a baby.
Yeah, no, that was pretty surreal to see. I mean, I know it's like, he came out and did the starting lineup. Like that was just the boys needed it.
It's beautiful. And then the next one I got here, this I found today. I thought this was fucking hilarious. And then Ryan, we were messaging a little bit about it. Hall, Justin, forever a Leaf Hall. He was on the ice for all 3 goals against. He's forever a Leaf. He quoted the Dark Knight. Before the game. Someone had asked him, "Oh, how does it feel to play against your former team?" And then he said, "The line from Two-Face: if you don't die the hero, you live long enough to become the villain," or something like that. But it was he quoted the Dark Knight. That was fucking hilarious.
That was pretty cool. I do like that. But I just want to say, and I just want to point out, Justin Hall's finally winning us some hockey games.
Yeah, that too. Let's go. Worth that contract.
I can't touch the guy.
He's a double agent.
I do honestly, I can't believe I'm saying it, but I do miss him.
Come on,
he was a character. He was a.
He was one of the top leaders, if not the second best at block shots during his entire tenure with the Leafs.
Yeah, but that was just. I mean, is that because he was blocking shots, or he just didn't know how to move? Okay.
No, his struggle was clearing the puck. He struggled with clearing the puck, but defensively, he was a sound player. He just didn't have the offensive side to the defensive game to get the puck out of his own end, and that's where he'd make his mistakes.
Well, when he played with the Marlies, he did play as more of a rover role, right? And then he was kind of, when he came to up to the club, he was kind of ushered into trying to be a shutdown defenseman. Yeah, and that was where he had troubles, right? He could block shots, like you said, and if this was football or handball, he would have been able to clear the puck easily, right? He's throwing it out, just a Hail Mary pass, right? But no, I do miss him, which is crazy. I did not think that would ever happen. I could not.
But here we are here.
But
yeah, what changed it? John Klingberg.
If I could swap the threes, I probably would. I would give Detroit John Klingberg right now.
Or as Adam would call him, Klingdom. Hi, Adam.
Hi, Adam.
How you doing, buddy?
What was it?
Even still here, if anyone is still here at this point.
I mean, we're almost an hour and a half in. All right, we're gonna scroll through the rest of the notes here.
Let's do it.
All right, but you know what was really cool to see? The fashion sense that the boys had. I think it was Willy requested it, but they had the blue helmets with the white jerseys, and it took me a good minute to zone in, but it was nice to see them rocking the Bore Salming patches again. That was just a beautiful setup.
Oh, definitely.
Oh, I mean, you have to do it, right?
Oh, yeah.
You're in Sweden.
They got to do it even tomorrow. If they're in the blue jerseys, they got to have that patch on them.
I wouldn't be
I see them
doing it for the entire season.
Yeah.
Let's do it. To do a shout out to Real Sports. The jerseys that they wore in that first game are up for auction right now. And all proceeds go to ALS Foundation for the Borges Salming ALS Foundation.
Shout out Real Sports. Hi, Real Sports.
If you're listening. No, but good shout out, Cody. That's good. Yeah. No, they all those proceeds, they go to good research, go to help
good causes.
Yeah. 100%.
I might have a look and think about buying one, and then check my bank account and then not buy one. But
I don't look at your bank account. Don't do that.
They start around $500 right now.
Okay, I don't even need to look at my bank account.
Just make the jump.
Just go for it.
All right.
I'm saving for Toronto, boys.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah.
You buy your merch when you're here.
Yeah, exactly. I got to buy the Mikey D merch.
Yeah, you do. Let's go. All right, so to get on with the notes, Sammy was in net for that one. It was nice to see him come out with the win, build up some confidence. He got 29 saves for a .931 save percentage. What a fucking beautiful man.
Yeah, no, Sammy played a hell of a game that game. You know, he the one goal that he let in on the shootout, that was unfortunate. But you can tell he tried to slide back, but he had way too much snow under his pads. He had no slide whatsoever. He had no chance of getting back to stop that one.
Oof, no. On the penalty shot, yeah, no. Daniel Sprong just completely waited him out.
Yeah, he had there was nothing else he could do.
No, this is I
losing battle.
To Joe Bowen because I was working, I was driving, and yeah, I had Joe Bowen on the radio because I figured I would be done or at least be back and stop somewhere, but no, I had to listen to Joe Bowen, which tell me that was not a bad thing.
That's not a bad thing. You should never on TV.
Joe Bowen paints a beautiful picture. He does.
He screams having a beautiful goal.
As like a side thing. Watching the game. Just listening to the game. But he did paint a good picture of that, and I was not happy.
Well, the only note I had, because the first two periods were absolutely, Yeah, they were getting cardio, but in the first period, and even watching the highlights, Domi had a fantastic backhand shot at the net, and that's the only note I have for the first fucking period. And then in the second period, Bertuzzi with a shot that went off of Lion's mask. I know he's not on our team, but his nickname is Lion King.
Yeah, he's a solid goalie, though. You got to give credit where credit's due.
Always.
That was his first game of the season.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Detroit's been carrying him the entire year. He wasn't even playing in the AHL. He was their third goalie, and they carried him. And because they didn't want to lose in the waivers, right? They would have had to send down James or Alex Lyon, and they didn't want to risk losing him. So they were carrying him. So he hasn't been playing, and that was his first game. I thought he looked pretty good.
He was also the main reason why Florida made it to the playoffs last year.
Yeah, exactly. Bob did not. Bob, once they got there, Bob took it over. But yeah, Lauren got them there. And it's interesting to see what Detroit's going to do because they've been just, using Husso and Reimer. But honestly, Lauren looked pretty solid yesterday.
Yeah, but Reimer's been looking fantastic too.
He looked good, and then Tim Stützle hit a home run on him.
Yeah.
That was hilarious.
No, I mean, I think it was more, he wasn't expecting Stützle to swing the stick like that. Like, it was kind of crazy. Like,
that was the second goal he scored like that, actually. His first goal was his first goal against the Leafs on his rookie season. Same shot.
Be the Leafs.
Yeah, it almost hit the rafters. It came down, bounced off the ice, and he snagged it right in the top shelf.
That was his first career goal. Holy.
His first Leaf goal.
First Leaf.
Yeah, against the Leafs, yeah.
Damn it.
It wouldn't be just like an off the hand, off the knee, off the skates. Something. No. Batted out of the air like Joey Batista.
Joey Bats.
Joey Bats.
So going into the third, it was funny because on Leafs Twitter, a lot of people had written the Leafs offs, and guys, I'm the fucking big believer here. It was funny because I did this whole tweet during second intermission that the Leafs were down 4-1 to Tampa in the playoffs just earlier this year, and they came back to tie it and win it in OT. And I said, don't lose hope. Don't stop believing. Marty, you got to make a song on that. There you go, buddy. So I booked the comeback, and I said that they would win it in the third period. And lo and behold, they did. Don't lose hope. Don't lose hope. But Bert, Cody, your man, Bertuzzi got the goal. William, sign him, got the apple, and his point streak continues, which was awesome. It's beautiful.
16 games, man.
You know what?
Long way from 51, but that's just you see those numbers and you're like, okay, I believe them. Someone recorded it. Like, if it wasn't true, if it was a conspiracy, someone would have said something. So, he did score 51 straight games, or got points in 51 straight.
Do you guys think he's going to beat Marner's streak?
Unbelievable. Wasn't Marner's streak
23?
20. It was 20.
It wasn't starting the season off, but it was 23, which is a franchise record.
Yeah. It was a 23-game point streak, but it wasn't to start the season.
No.
Okay. Yeah, because this is crazy. This is unbelievable from Nylander.
Unbelievable.
Unbelievable, exactly. It's crazy. I also Marty's son. That's also a possible Marty's son. But it'd be like, what kind of different genre? I think it'd be a different genre. We do dubstep.
Oh, sweet baby Jesus. I'm not listening to that crap. I mean, I will, but I'm not preferred.
It's going to be my ringtone. I'll handle it for about 6 seconds and it'll be done.
We'll just call it Bud Step and you won't know the difference.
Bud Step, I love that. All right, continuing on. Marner to Matthews for a connection there. Matthews tried to go for the rebound at the very last second. Oh, man, it would have been sweet if even the rebound had gone in. But then William Nylander tied the game, and it was a wicked shot at the top corner. And then that was where I had tweeted, again, I'm making a thing of this. Don't be silly, sign your Willy.
Yeah, but that feed from the corner by Marner, that no-look backhanded pass past, 3 players to find Willy out front all by himself to go top shelf was just unbelievable. That is where Marner shines at his highest. His vision is just insane. Willy would not have had that goal if Marner didn't set that play up.
If the stars were aligned for them,
find you. It's crazy how good he is at finding people with the puck.
Yeah,
he has a puck and finding you if you're open. Like, the thing is that you have to believe. You just have to be like, okay, I'm putting my stick down.
That's all you got to do. Yeah,
I don't know how he's putting it through 7 buys, but he's going to do it.
Yep, he always finds a way.
Like next through butter.
Yeah, well, that was the struggle with the first line when Bertuzzi was on there, is that Matthews and Marner have unreal vision in passing plays, especially Marner, and Bertuzzi just didn't know what to do. Like, the puck would just all of a sudden be in front of him, and he's like, where the hell did that come from? like really, Knives is good on that position because he can see that coming. He's got that vision himself. And, if Bert started playing in the front of the net like he is now, when he played on that line, man, he'd get a lot of goals this year.
It would be, yeah.
And then the game-winning goal from Captain Consistency. Bert and continuing the point streak, William Nylander on the apples on that one. How hyped were you boys when JT scored immediately after Willy's goal?
I'm always hyped to watch JT score.
Yeah, let's go.
You gotta love it for the guy. This guy still to this day, everybody's like, oh, he's overpaid. It's like, no, he is exactly what this team needed on a second line center. That guy is a workhorse.
Yeah, he's been washed for 4 years. Oh, he's gone. He's done. He's
getting slow.
He's going to be put to the wing. He can't skate. Right? He's
done.
No. He's saying, no, I am consistently point a game player, and I'm going to tap in backdoor passes. That's what I'm going to do.
And after this game, where's he at? 6 points away from passing 1,000 in his career.
Yeah,
he's only 32 years old here, guys.
So fine wine.
Yeah, he's hitting 1,300 points before his career is over.
Yeah, but not before they win the cup.
Hey, I would love to see him have the honor of lifting that cup. And of all the captains we've seen in how many years, he's the one guy I would love to see hold that cup since the Gilmore and Clark show back in '93. Yeah,
manifest that. Let's go.
In 30 years, that's the guy I want to see hoist the cup for a captain on the Leafs.
He might be quiet, and he may all be about kombucha and kale, but if he lifts that cup, he is
letting it all out.
Animalistic.
Yeah. If I could play hockey the way that guy does and all I have to do is have kombucha and fucking kale, let's do it. I'm going on a diet tonight, boys.
Yeah, boys, I'm scoring a hat trick. That's what I'm doing. I'm eating 3 pounds of kale and 2 liters of kombucha. I'm going to beer league, and I'll let you know how I do.
You're getting a hat of your next game, buddy.
Yeah. all off of your ass. Every single one of them.
One I fell, and then I was getting up and hit my helmet and went in. It's
still counts. I started with my head before. Yeah, it still counts. Yeah, you know what? You ain't cool unless you score with your head.
If anything, this was a rule I looked up on this show's earliest episodes. So a goal does not count if it's scored off of a ref's butt. The more you know.
Off a ref's butt?
Off of a ref's butt. It was St. Louis. It was St. Louis versus someone, and the puck the player, I can't recall who they were playing, but the player shot it. It went off of the ref's ass and in the net. And then they reviewed it, and then out came that rule, or out came tweets saying, okay, from the rule book, it can't go off the ref's butt and in the net.
They literally went, we didn't think we were going to have to do this, so let's just write this real quick. Right?
Just in case at some point in time, some dumbass ref is standing in front of the net during live play, and the puck goes off of his ass and into the net. We're going to make sure we got a rule in here for that.
What if Wes McCauley just absolutely loses his mind instead of dropping or picking the puck up for whatever reason? He just takes it, picks it up, and just throws it in the net. Is there a rule in that rule book to deny that goal?
Yeah, because you're not allowed to throw the puck. Remember, Justin Hall.
As a player,
yeah.
But as a ref.
Well,
as a ref, the refs are allowed to handle the pucks with the puck with their hands.
Well, with the way Wes McCauley refs, I wouldn't be surprised if he got away with it.
He's judge, jury, executioner at that point. He takes the puck, he goes, all right, we're in Game 7 of the Stanley Cup Finals, and he's like, we're in third overtime.
Oh, no.
I'm going home.
Yeah.
I'm going home.
I got Bud Light sitting in the fridge, guys. We got to go. You know what?
She's calling for me.
If we lost the game because somebody scored, or on our team scored by a deflection off of Wes McCauley's jock, and they're like, yeah, I can't go off this jock, I'd accept it. As long as I can see that guy take a puck to the dick, I want to see him go down. I want to see that, I want to see Ally Afridi skate up, go out there with a composite stick now, and blow that 105.2 mile an hour slapper just right off of the cup, and then it'd be Wes McCupless.
It'd be the stunt from Jack. They did that in Jackass 4.
Yeah.
Fucking PK Subban was taking slap shots at the Jackass guy. It was fucking hilarious.
Dented his cup, man.
There are things in this world that, you're like, that would be fun to try. I might, skydiving. It's like, holy crap, that's crazy.
I would never go skydiving. Fuck that. No, I'm afraid of heights.
I can see the thrill. Taking a 105 mile an hour slap shot to a jock, an exposed jock.
Yeah, it was a small jock.
I just don't see how you get to that point. This is a good idea. Good brainstorming sessions.
Yeah, but look at all the torture that guy's done.
You had a whiteboard. You had markers. You were going, what are we going to do? All right, let's go down this hill in the shopping cart. Whatever, it's been done. It's cool, whatever. We're going to do some skateboarding tricks and just go flying out. All right, whatever. A slap shot to the nuts. You erase that shit immediately.
And who are we going to have do it? Danger Aaron. That guy will get hit in the dick for anything.
Yep.
He was crying so hard. Remember the slow pitch that he took to it, too?
Yeah. With the ball around the it looked like a T-ball setup kind of thing.
I'm not here for it. Maybe that's why he has more money than I do. Maybe that's why he has more money than I do. He's willing to get enough.
See, you got to take one for the man jewels, bud.
You got to take one for the team.
Why does anyone go to Harvard anymore?
All right.
Why does anyone go to college? And get paid.
To wrap up the Leafs Detroit game here, so the shots were tied 29 apiece. Detroit came out with more hits, 13-8, and the Leafs had 2 more penalty minutes, 12-10. And in this one, our boys were better at the face-offs. We had 55.6% on the face-offs, and Detroit had 44.4. I don't think that's enough fours. All right, so that is all the games. Okay, the next note I have is the stat that I shared earlier. Nylander joins Matthews. So the next thing I have quickly here, I want to say it because Jules has been bringing it up. Patrick Kane is a Leaf. Fuck that. It's not happening. When I first started getting into hockey beyond the Leafs, it was with watching Chicago and LA in those Western Conference finals, and those were wars. But when Kyle's story came out, I lost all fucking respect for Taze, for Kane, for that entire organization. I love the original 6 matchups. I do not give a shit when it comes to the Chicago Blackhawks. They can fuck right off. Patrick Kane as a Leaf, I'm not manifesting that at all. Maybe we need a little bit more D, but we are stacked on offense. Fuck Patrick Kane. Where are you boys on that?
I hear you on all that. I get that. I do.
I hope you heard me. I'm loud.
Oh, no. Actually, this thing is muted. I don't even have this thing turned on. I just heard you from Ontario. That's fine. No, but in all seriousness, but imagine Kane on a league min deal on the 4th line.
He'd get ruined.
He would.
I'm not thinking about that at all. The way I see it is,
you guys can go for it.
No, I don't think Kane just went through hip reconstructive surgery.
He did.
Like, what do we really think he's going to be able to bring out this year this quick?
Load management.
Yeah, he could manage this load.
We bring him out for 5 minutes in elimination game. And he just goes out and he heartbreaks and he goes back to the locker room. He's a secret weapon. That's what we do.
I'll be the secret weapon.
Because in all seriousness, though, there's not really a whole lot of space for him on the team. Right?
Where would you actually put him?
He's going to Detroit, actually, if I'm being honest. I think he's going to Detroit.
Nah, he's going to Buffalo. He's going home.
I think he's going to Detroit. The Brinkats in Detroit. Detroit needs that top 6 presence.
Isn't Tage Thompson off on LTIR now?
Yeah, but fuck Buffalo.
Yeah, but that's where he's from.
I understand that. Isn't that where he fought the cab driver?
Or so the legend goes.
Yeah.
He allegedly fought the cab driver. My lawyer does not want to call me in the morning. Hypothetical lawyer. I don't have a lawyer.
Please don't sue me.
Yeah, please don't sue me. I'm so vulnerable.
So vulnerable.
No, but I mean, I do think he's going to Detroit with the Brinkat. I don't know. I have a good feeling on that.
Imagine if he did go there and he came back playing strong.
Oh yeah, he's going.
Like, if Detroit looks good.
Detroit's winning the Atlantic. He's hitting 50 goals. It's just happening, right? And or maybe you know what? Boston's probably first in the Atlantic again. We're just going to have to deal with that, Boston. That's it. But then we get a Detroit, Toronto 2 and 3, and then
they just still come up 2 and 3. Hell yeah!
And we lose in Game 7. In the 5th overtime, Kane going down the wall because no one wanted to put him on the 4th line, and we let him go to Detroit. Is that what you want?
Yeah, but who's he going to replace?
I don't want him on my team.
Your 4th line is your defensive line.
Oh, it's your 4th line. I know. I understand that, but
he sucks defensively.
Cody, but have you thought about fun?
What?
Have you considered fun?
If you could, I love that.
Considered the vibes. It's like Kane watching those Stanley Cups. I mean, yes, they're tainted now. Fine. But watching those Stanley Cups and then the Philadelphia Heartbreaker, come on.
How many years ago was it, though?
That doesn't matter.
It totally matters.
Park on this team right now. So don't come at me with that. I would take Wendell Clark. I would take Johnny Bauer. God rest his soul. I would take Johnny Bauer.
No, he wouldn't be very efficient anymore.
We're not going to talk bad about Mr. Bauer.
Oh, I never would. No, nicest guy in the world. No word of a lie.
But, yeah.
But fuck Patrick Kane.
Some nights you take
there you
Bauer,
go.
If you could take one goalie currently Would you take Vesitoskala or Johnny Bauer?
Bauer.
That's just what I'm saying. Exactly. Or what about Leafs Bernier? Right.
I never liked Bernier. I would know.
Right. That's the crazy thing is that when he played with the Leafs, terrible. I couldn't believe it.
I wanted Reimer more.
On a run with Detroit.
Yeah.
Actually went on a run in Detroit, like as a goalie. Obviously, they didn't make playoffs. But like,
yeah, he went on a run to the fucking shithouse. They were terrible.
He was making saves.
Yeah, he still wasn't winning games.
Yeah, but that was the Detroit Red Wings. That wasn't Bernier. Mackenzie Blackwood is a lot better of a goalie than the San Jose Sharks make him out to be.
Yeah, he's had some pretty phenomenal games. Like that game when they beat Edmonton. That was amazing.
Exactly. Oh, we are sickos. We were up watching that. I was there. I am watching this late game. I don't care. I do not care. We were watching the San Jose Sharks beat the Edmonton Oilers. And I was almost confident enough about a week before to put money on it. The Oilers were struggling. The San Jose Sharks still didn't have a win. And they were about to play, I don't know, they played Philadelphia, but whoever they played before Philadelphia. Whoever they played before Philadelphia, I was like, they're going to lose these two games. They did beat Philadelphia. So that they kind of taint that a little bit. I wanted their first win to come against Edmonton. Yeah,
that would have been beautiful. But, just to watch McDavid cry.
Mick tears.
No. If that actually happened, in that timeline, if they had lost to Philly and then beat Edmonton, J. Will Crawford would have been fired that night.
Instead of after a win.
Connor McDavid would have gone to a press conference with Leon Draisaitl, hand in hand, mutually terminated their contracts with the Oilers, and then signed in Toronto for league, man. I was like Dr. Strange, right? I was looking. I just want to let you know that that's what would have happened had the Oilers lost to the San Jose Sharks for their first win. But they were denied that because they beat the Philadelphia Flyers.
No, instead they had a very angry circle jerk in the change room afterwards.
Fucking A.
They weren't happy at all.
Why are you so pissy?
All right, to wrap it, we're almost done the show here, boys. This is definitely the longest episode of the show.
You're welcome.
Thank you. I love you both. I'm going to have the both of you back on sometime soon, hopefully together again. This was awesome.
Can I wear clothes next time? Because being naked on camera for you two and nobody else seeing this has just been awkward for me.
I mean, to be fair, you're blacked out, though. You're blacked out. You're like an NHL game, a regional blackout.
That's actually just his shadow. I don't want to say a what, but it's a shadow.
I've got big ears.
Yeah.
Dinner plates. All right, so we got upcoming games and predictions. So boys, we just came out of like a mini off season, and we're about to go into another mini off season where, all right, so the Leafs are playing tomorrow. Second game in Sweden at 8 a.m. And then you think they're going to win 3-0?
Hells yeah.
All right. Book it. Believe it. Ryan, prediction. What do you think the Leafs are going to win?
I would like the shutout, but I'm thinking a 5-3 win. I'm thinking 4-3. They pull the goalie. Leafs score the empty net.
I'm going to say 6-2. Blowout win. Let's go. Matty with a hattie.
Oh, yes.
And Willy Nylander with another 3-point night. He's getting at least a goal, and I'm picking him for 10 picks.
Trying to get that free coffee.
Honestly, though, I've had a streak. The best I've done. Last year, I won a week of free coffee twice. It was lovely. This year, the most I've gone is 4 days, and then I fuck up. You got to win 7 days in a row to win a week of free coffee.
That's why they don't put William Nylander in there every day.
They should. They fucking should.
He even scores on non-game days. I'm just telling you.
He's going to score tomorrow.
He's incredible.
And then their next game is against the fuck them, full the franchise Chicago Blackhawks on Friday. So we got another mini off season coming up, boys. I honestly have no idea because the NHL has fucked up the schedule. Like last year, it was simple where if the square was blue, they were home. If it was away, or no, if it was white, they were away. This year, it's different. It's fucked up. God damn it, Gary.
No, they're
fucking Penguin.
Playing at United Center. So
they're away. Okay.
Yeah.
Boys, what are your predictions for that game?
Reeves comes back into the lineup and beats the living shit out of Corey Perry. That's all I want to see.
Go.
We can lose that game. I don't care. I want to see Perry get his fucking ass kicked. Fuck him.
He's going to get his head bonked in.
Yeah, that's my prediction. Corey Perry gets his ass handed to him.
All right, manifest that.
I'm thinking a 5-1 win, Leafs.
Let's go. Fuck yeah. I'm going to say...
I think Wall gets it. Yeah, gets the start.
You know what? I'm with you. I would like to see Wall get a couple more starts. And I'm going to say...
No,
wait,
sorry.
Cody, what'd you say?
No. Wall is going to play on Saturday against Pittsburgh. Samsonov is going to play Friday against Chicago because Marissa and I are going to be in Pittsburgh for that game on Saturday.
Shit, right.
Watching Joseph Wall and the Leafs spank the Pens. And she's going to cry and I'm going to laugh. It's going to be great.
Hi, Marissa, again.
But we'll get zoomed in photos of Keith's face for her T-shirt.
Daddy Keith.
Those shirts are great. I need one, man.
I'll wear a Daddy Keith shirt.
To be fair, I would too. Let's go.
Go to the Mikey D merch store for Daddy Keith.
We should talk to the Ferg boy.
I honestly, though, we gotta do a team up here. Okay, so a quick prediction for Chicago. I think the Leafs are going to come out with I'm torn. I want to say 2-1, like it'll be close. But then there's another part of me that's like, no, they're going to win 3-1. They're going to get the empty netter. And Willy's getting goals or assists in all three of these games. And then for Pittsburgh on Saturday, for Cody, for Marissa, you guys are going to see a 4-0 shutout by the boys.
Ooh.
Yeah. Let's
really
go.
Piss Marissa off.
She's going to hate me.
I'm going to go to jail that night if that happens.
Oh, no.
Somebody's going to want to fight me because I'm going to be screaming at everybody when the Leafs win. I'm going to jail that night.
You got to read the room, Cody.
Oh, yeah, I'll be reading the room. It'll be a bunch of Pittsburgh fans crying and me laughing at them.
Oh, my God.
Wow. Okay, well, it's been great. It's a great one-off podcasting.
We'll see you in 20 years.
One and only podcast for this man.
Well, yeah, we'll just, if you survive, we'll just we'll go have a visit with you, wherever you are, in Federal or wherever it is. And,
well, you will. Mikey won't come because it'll be in the States.
No, I'm not doing a States trip. I'm sorry. I love you, but...
You'll get extradited. You'll be fine. We'll petition to get you extradited.
There we go.
Come back.
I am just terrified. Let's not.
Yeah. The only problem is that you have to then go live on Bell Island. And I know that doesn't mean anything to you. But just
no, that's all right. Mikey just can bring me smokes and we'll be good.
I'll sneak them in for you. Don't ask how, don't ask where.
Don't smell the cardboard.
Don't look at the box closely. All right, continuing on. Usually I like having hockey history facts. I have nothing for today. Fantasy/Tim picks. So this one I wrote down because this was fucking hilarious. So earlier this month on November 8th, I picked up Jonathan Quick. I picked up Jonathan. I liked him on the LA Kings, on his championship run Kings. And in the same fucking day, on the same goddamn day, he went to day-to-day. So I had to pick up Huso.
Yes. So you caused his injury, is what you're saying?
Apparently, I'm bad luck. I'm bad vibes.
I think you need to apologize to Rangers fans.
I am sorry, y'all. I'm a dick. I have a dick, and I am a dick.
I'm not. They got the bread man that likes to monkey up people's backs and then cry because he gets beat up for it.
Speaking again, hi, Dick.
Richard, how's it going, buddy?
Oh, fucking
anyway, when that's a segue, do you want to talk, Cody? Do you want to talk about that fundraiser?
Yeah, Cody, you are also the second guest for this because you put out a video last night on Facebook and in the group chat. I shared it. I saw Steph share it. Cody, the floor is yours, or the ice is yours.
Thanks, guys. So I play in a charity alumni hockey tournament for Easter Seals. And two very close friends of mine, Katie and Adam, were both actually Easter Seals kids that went to their camps. And it helped change their lives a lot. And so I'm raising money just like Steve Dangle, but better. I probably play just as good as Steve Dangle. We both kind of suck. But,
probably better.
No, I'm probably about the same. But no, this is the Brad May Celebrity Classic. It's going down in Oakville on December the 8th. And this has been something I have done for now 3 years. I've done a lot of charity work. Over the last 3.5, 4 years, I've raised $20,000 towards different charities, whether it be food banks, kids' Christmases, families in need, family health crisis, and Easter Seals. And this one has really come close and dear to my heart. And it's something that I would appreciate if anybody that could do a donation towards it. You can buy raffle tickets for a Brad May experience where you and a friend can go to a Leaf game and sit in the alumni box with Brad May and other alumni members. You could also have a chance to go to a Buffalo Sabres game and sit in their alumni box with 5 other friends with you and Brad May. Or you can buy tickets for the charity raffle that I have up right now. There's lots of autographed memorabilia when it comes to football, basketball, hockey, and baseball signed jerseys. We've got NFL mini helmet, NFL full-size helmet. We got hockey pucks, hockey cards, you name it. We're just going to keep adding to it, and it's going to keep building up. So, yeah, anything that helps with this. I know Mikey said he's going to share the link to my donation page.
I'm going to put it up in the description.
Yeah, and then we'll tag me on there too for my Twitter account. So anybody that follows on Twitter can come message me privately if you would like to get into one of the raffles, or even on Facebook, you can do the same thing on William Cody Donaldson. All right. I really appreciate you guys letting me share this. This has been an amazing cause for me, and I know it changes all these kids' lives, and I want to keep this going. So let's get at it hard.
Happy to have you here, buddy, and happy to spread the word. Let's go.
Yeah, no, we'll be happy to. Buggy will be happy to share it, and I'll share it any way I can. I'll try and support it. And it's a great cause, people. You really, for these kids, they go through enough, and being able to just go out and enjoy. It takes like $250 a day for it's $1,000 a day for a family of 4 to go to these camps and just have fun, just be kids again.
Let the vibes be good.
Yeah, really good. They get access to equipment that they need. Some of these kids need specialized equipment, specialized wheelchair. They can cost thousands of dollars, right?
$30,000 for an electric wheelchair for one child.
It's a lot.
It is a ton.
And they need help from people like us. We know time is, money is tough. Times are tough for everyone around. But any bit helps at all with these people. Right? It helps these kids. We want to help them.
Yeah, no, 100%. Thanks for the addition there, Ryan.
Okay. Yeah.
All right, so on that, Cody, you're not a fan, but Ryan and I, we have Timmy's hockey carts open because I was telling my famous and awesome neighbor, Denzel Washington, if I ever had a hockey show, I would open hockey cards on them. And lo and behold, here we are.
The dreams come true.
I honestly believe it, and it will happen. Manifest it.
So hold on, before you open your pack, what I'm thinking. How do over under 3? We get 3 Leafs out of these 6 packs that we have.
You know what? With the luck I have had recently, I wouldn't doubt it, because there was what was it? A while, like within the last week, I had 3 packs, and in 2 of them, I had a Leaf per pack. And then again, time before that, I think I was up at Mom's. Hi, Mom, again. Opened up 3 packs. Hi, Alaska. I opened up 3 packs, and there was a Leaf in each pack. Oh, what was it? The day I came back, the first pack I opened, it was a golden netminder, Matt Murray. And then the last pack, I had an Austin Matthews regular set. It was awesome.
All right. So
I'm going to call a redemption card getting pulled.
Oh, do it. That actually happened. I pulled fucking within the first 10 episodes of the show. On the same episode, I pulled a regular. I'm looking at all 3 cards right now. They're on the shelf. I opened up a regular set Brady Tkachuk. I opened up in a different pack, same episode, a golden Brady Tkachuk, and then a redemption card for a jersey card for Brady Tkachuk.
Nice.
I have all 3 cards next to each other because, like, it's the Sens and it's Brady Tkachuk, but it's the same player, and that's some kind of energy right there.
That is pretty cool, I gotta say.
Right, honestly.
Let's open the first one. Let's see what we get.
All right. So I already got my first one opened. I jumped the shark on that one. Speaking of shark, I got he's not even there anymore, but I got Erik Karlsson regular set, and fuck this guy. I got Jordan Binnington.
Hey, Jordan Binnington is going to save the Edmonton Oilers.
And then this one's cool. Hockey Triumphs, Mark Scheifele. It looks like he's doing a goal celebration in this one here.
Oh, that is cool. Of all the shots of Mark Scheifele.
Ryan, who'd you get in your first pack?
So, I've got Darcy Kemper. Twice, actually.
Oh, shit.
I have him for the Protectors with both of Washington, and I have just his regular card. And I also have Alex Ovechkin.
Nice.
Goal scorer. Yeah, so Alex Ovechkin is a good pull. No Leafs out of those 2.
Not yet.
2 Darcy Kemper cards in the same pack.
That means you could get 3 Leafs in one pack.
Oh, that'd be sick.
Huh? That's going to happen. All right, who do you got now, Mike?
All right, so pack number 2. Oh, Rye, my boy. You're going to like this one. Regular set, Dylan Larkin.
Oh, yeah.
That's actually, you know what? The main cards are really nice. Like, they're still made by Upper Deck. Oh, shit.
I pulled it last week. Right here. Devos.
Oh, my God. We got the same card on the same pack.
No, I pulled him.
You pulled him before.
He was just here.
Oh, you just had him on standby.
I gave him.
He was holding off, waiting for you to pull it.
Yeah. All right,
I'm just going to put this here.
Okay, so hang on. No, I'm kidding.
Okay, so regular set, Dylan Cosins off of the Fuck Them Sabres. And then the last one I got here. So this is the card I was talking about. I'm showing you guys, but I'm sorry for our listeners. This is fantastic audio. This is the Netkeepers card. It's like a golden Willy Wonka candy bar card, but with a goalie on it. And it's Connor Hellebuck.
St. John's Ice Cap legend. Connor Hellebuck.
What has gone on with him this year? He's playing like garbage.
It's
hella garbage.
Well, I mean, he got the money, secured the bag. You got the 8-year deal, right? So
yeah, now he's shit in the bed.
Yeah. So he's just. I mean, what do you spend money on in Winnipeg? But I guess not flight tickets,
beer.
Right. Wait, Ryan, did you do your second pack?
Yeah, I got Matthew Tkachuk actually. So that's all right. I got Clayton Keller and a Hockey Triumphs card.
Nice.
Clayton Keller, same.
Nice. I like those Arizona jerseys, the Kashina. I've always like the Arizona Coyotes do need to relocate, but I've always loved the. Oh, what card was that? Oh, that's 2 cards. You're putting up 2 cards.
That's the chunk. Yeah.
Nice.
Krill the Thrill.
Krill the Thrill. Yeah, gotta love Krill Kaprizov. That is, yeah. These are so no Leaf shit.
No.
So
all right.
This last pack has to save us.
It's got to
get a Leaf. They're scoring tomorrow.
That's it, and it's going to be that player of who we get to.
Yeah,
you can't say that after pulling out a Cappy. Kaprizov plays for Minnesota.
Oh
no!
Don't manifest that. We're manifesting for the Leafs here.
Well, I know that's what I'm hoping for.
Oh man!
All right, Ryan, I'm going to let you go first here for the last one.
I don't know if you want that. I got Clyde.
Oh boy,
Drew Doughty.
Okay, I like Drew.
An alternate timeline Leaf legend Carter Verhaeghe. And he now got traded. So out of this, I got 1 Leaf connection. Yeah,
kind of a Leaf.
But Verhaeghe, everyone loves to be like, "Whoa, they traded him like 19 years before he was good." Right? Like, I mean, I'm more upset about Sean Dursley. You trade a right defenseman. I mean, yes, we needed. I don't even know who did he get traded for? Sean Dursley. He got traded for Jack Campbell, didn't he?
No, he did get traded to LA. I just can't recall if it was Campbell.
Yeah, that was for Muzzin and Campbell.
Oh, okay, it was. Okay, so we're connecting the dots there.
No, Clifford Campbell was the trade. That was a
maybe
trade, there was Grunch. There was a Grunstrom trade, and that was Muzzin. I think. Yeah. Sean Dursley.
All right, my last pack here. I got. You know what? I'm okay with this. Oh shit! No way. We're playing Minnesota tomorrow. Fuck. I got Flower Power. I got Flurry. Regular set Flurry.
You can't diss the Flower though.
No, honestly he seems like a gentle giant.
Well, just a hell of a career too.
That too. Okay, this one's a beauty. Yeah, fucking East Coaster kid right here, Nathan McKinnon. Let's go.
Nate Mack. Another team that's having a shit year.
Famous Trailer Park Boys. I mean, it's the animated series. I'm a big Trailer Park Boys fan. That still counts. He guested on one of the episodes in the animated series, yes.
Really?
Yeah. Honestly, if you watch the episode, it plays out very similarly to their episode Closer to the Heart, where they interact with Rush. Except it's hockey, and Bubbles is in an Edmonton Oilers jersey most of the episode. Yeah, honestly, out of their animated series, that's one of the best episodes. If anything, I'm just forgetting the title of the episode, but it was early on in their first season, like the first 2 or 3 episodes. You know what? I'm gonna Google it. I'm gonna Google the title episode. So bringing out the Googles.
You didn't get a Leaf out of any of those, did you?
No, because the special card, and I'm looking at it right now, it is really cool. Trevor Zegras Superstar Showcase.
Doing the Michigan? No, unfortunately.
No.
Should be doing the Michigan.
I honestly, though, he should.
Oh, you're talking about the gold of Michigan, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Not the other one. Not the other Michigan.
The other Michigan, the past Michigan.
Okay, I got the title of that episode. Thank you, Google. It is called the Stanley Bong. Only the Trailer Park Boys. Only the fucking boys.
You know what's a real shame about that show? They didn't bring Bernard Robichaud back for that, did they? Cyrus.
Oh, Cyrus. Yeah, no, he's not in, like, in the game. It has, like, they have a phone game, and like everyone has their own art style, but like you would think that they would even have them in the background somewhere in their animated show, which has the exact same art style.
Yeah. Well, they were just filming the new Trailer Park Boys this summer at the same trailer park that my uncle lives at in Nova Scotia. It was right behind his place, so he got to hang out with the main three boys and Randy. And Bernard didn't even get a call to come to that either.
Fuck.
And here's an ironic one: Bernard Robichaud Cyrus. No, his agent. His name is Randy.
Oh my god, Randy Bobandy.
Yeah, his name is Randy.
Hayden Cheeseburgers.
He's a big musician guy too.
Man's got to eat. All right, the last quick note, because I completely forgot to mention it on the last pod. Because the Leafs have multiple new songs when they score goals. Because let's get rid of Hall and Oates. I mean, I still like listening to Hall and Oates. But the variety is nice. But what was funny was I was hyped for this one because it was for the original Six Nights. So whenever the Leafs play the original 16 and they score, it's Panama. It was Panama. And what was funny, quick fun story before we sign out here. Normally, when the Leafs score a goal, I lose my shit and I go, yeah, let's go. Ryan, you jumped back.
Volume down.
I don't even have it turned on. It died 4 hours ago.
Yeah, he just heard your voice in his feet. You just shake the rocks all the way out to him.
Yeah, if it's,
you can hear me all the way from here.
It was about 10:30 Eastern where you are, or last night. Whenever you're listening to this, it was 10:30 at night and you felt the room shake.
That was me. That was Mikey D.
That was Mikey.
Yeah. Oh, no, don't worry, guys. You can go back to bed. That was not an earthquake. Mikey was just getting a little excited. That's all.
I was. But I had to hold myself back. And really, I put the stream to as loud as I could so I could hear what song it was, because I was so curious what classic rock song are they going to use, because that was the only hint that was out there, is they're using a classic rock song for original Six Nights, and it was Panama. And I heard it after the first few guitar beats. I'm like, that's Van Halen. That's fucking Panama. Let's fucking go. I dig it. Do you boys dig it? What do you quick thoughts on it?
I like Panama for a hockey game. If you want to do an original Six throwback song, what's the biggest hockey song we got going on in Canada? The biggest one.
The one by Mr. Stompin' Tom?
Yes. A good old hockey game. That should be the song played for original Six. I think we got to bring old school hockey and the fun of hockey back into this organization on an original Six game. I would love to hear some Stompin' Tom O'Connor's playing in this. I think that song would be perfect for the original Six.
Stompin' Tom, that would be good. I don't know if it would bring that kind of energy though past the goal, or to hear it after every goal. Imagine the Leafs put up 9 goals on someone, and you would hear that 9 times. That had the same energy. I mean, it would. The game, it is every time you listen to it.
See, I was expecting AC/DC. I was expecting AC/DC.
That would ruin it for me.
Because they have 13 albums and they all sound the exact same. But
they're terrible.
So, well, Highway to Hell is their best one.
That's the only one that I actually somewhat like, and even then, it's so overplayed I don't like it anymore.
Well, this is my take on it. Right? I think so. The Detroit Red Wings, they changed their goal song this year to Homeboy Eminem, right?
Had to
without me, right? So literally they score and it's just na 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 na. Come on. And you're getting scored on. You're at Little Caesars Arena, and you're getting scored on, and that's what you're hearing. Come over them speakers.
just playing in your head over and over again. And you want to dance to it, but you know that it means your fucking team just got scored on. Like,
hold on. Like that exactly. I want a goal sign that gets into their heads, into their opponent's heads. You got Chelsea Dagger playing in there. You got that Bruins goal horn that just goes through you every time. So you know you're in TD Garden and you're like,
this one again.
Pasternak scored. You're like, oh. We have to listen to that goal horn for about 15 minutes now because that's about how long it goes on. Because the fans just,
they use the extended version.
Right, and you're there and you're like, I hate this. I literally want to go down and just leave. But I can't. I gotta watch. But now they're going to get blown out. All right, 2013. It brings back 2013.
Bring back the organ.
You're up 4-1, and then you have to hear that 4 times. And you just know it's going to happen. They score the second goal. And you're like,
it's downhill from there.
It's 4-2. Kadri misses that shot, hits the post or whatever. You're like, this ain't good. This ain't good. And they score. And they score through, a minute and 10 left. 4-3. You're like, let's do it. We got 70 seconds left. They can totally hold this lead. And then, and you have to hear that goal horn every time.
What about the song that never ends by the Lamb Chops?
I'd have to hear it. This sounds weirdly familiar.
This is the song that never ends.
Oh, yeah.
On. Just annoy the shit out of the other team.
Baby Shark.
Of that team. You want the fans of the team to love it, but you want people who are playing against it to hate it.
They were talking about this on Overdrive, and they said, bring the organ back. The old school organ music to go with it. I think that would get people pumped.
Yeah, it would get me pumped, that's for sure.
Like, I'd be right into it. Like, all of us can think about the organ from, like, when we were kids, even. The organ wasn't as much then as it was, but it was still something that we're going to remember, that when you hear an organ playing certain songs, like, boom, boom, ba-na-na, boom, boom, ba-na-na, right? It gets you right into it. Like, it just automatically gets your body into it, right? You get that jive coming out and stuff, like, flare pants are back, baby. Let's get that organ out there and start celebrating these goals.
Cody, you doing the organ was getting me hyped up.
Right? You know what else we need to do is we need to add tasers to everybody's couch, so all these Leaf fans that complain about the goal song can get zapped every time that they complain about it.
So it's like a dog's barking collar.
Yeah.
All right.
That should be a Twitter feature.
Honestly.
All social media should have it.
Yeah, if you start tweeting some stuff, you're...
If you post bullshit, you get zapped.
Yeah, you're tweeting, right? And you're like, Matthews isn't really worth his money. Or William Nylander should not be paid $10 million. You just get added.
Oh, fucking A. All right, so I have no more notes. You boys have any closing notes or thoughts to go out on?
I just don't think we talked about him enough. I just want a quick thing. Nylander, amazing.
You know what? I'm with you. I don't think we talked about him enough. Don't be silly. Sign your Willy.
We're 2 hours and 20 minutes into the thing.
Yeah, this is a thick episode.
Well, it's not the 6 hours Ryan first thought.
No, I mean,
it's not over. It's not over yet, man. There are tangents we could go down. Don't
Well, when you post this crap up onto Spotify there, bud, I'll have something to listen to for my entire drive home, and I'll have about 7 minutes to spare.
All right, let's try to stretch out 7 more minutes.
No. I'm not saying we have to stretch it out anymore. No, that's my time to rehabilitate myself from when I get home to deal with my kids.
All right. So on that, Ryan, you were the revealed guest, so I will let you share your socials and where the fine people, buddies and budettes, can find you.
Well, no, again, thank you for having me, Mikey. I really appreciate it.
Love to have you, Captain.
I've been excited for it for a while. Just love talking about the Leafs. My Twitter is or Twixter or whatever you want to call it. X is at RyanWilly93. That's where you can find me. That's where I, talk about the Leafs and just any takes you want to chat. That's where I am. So thank you.
Happy to have you, Captain. This was fun. And Cody, I know you already shared earlier, but share it again for the people who weren't listening. Where can they find you?
Well, again, I'd like to say thanks a lot, Mikey. This has been a fun time. And Ryan, it's been good to actually chat with you and a real conversation instead of a finger conversation. So the old group chat texting. Tonight. Yeah, group chat texting, I was saying.
Finger conversation.
Yeah, that was our finger conversations I was talking about. Get your head into the, But yeah, my Twitter handle is at @W_Donaldson. You'll see a beautiful picture of me with Darcy Tucker and John LeClaire on there. Or you can hit me up on Facebook for William Cody Donaldson. I have Instagram and all that crap too, but I never go on it, so I'm not going to tell you about it.
That's okay. Share with your happy sharing. On that, you can follow my personal socials, Twitter and Instagram at Mikey D _392. And you can follow the show on the socials at BeLeafers Pod. Ryan, you are also now a part of the BeLeafers team. We're kind of like back and forth on the BeLeafers Twitter account there. I'm happy to have you on board here, buddy. And on that, BeLeaf for the best. Let's fucking go. Boys, scream with me here. Let's go.
Oh, I can't scream like I kids, but let's go.
Let's go. Okay, quietly. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, let's go.
No, Dwayne.
Oh,
peace.
Yeah, I always end on peace. All right, and on that, love you. Peace.
Peace.